Hello. How's it going? Hello everyone. Welcome to the Wednesday stream. Oh my god. Okay. How's everyone's day been? How's everyone doing today? Oh fuck. Okay, I'm good. Alright, so hello. I've had a pretty productive day today, because I actually woke up early for once. But I did a whole bunch of work and as well as some stream stuff, and I even drew a little bit. Which is like the hugest part of my day. But for the streams, what I did is I finally cleaned up all my random ass commands, and I have now condensed everything into Mix It Up. And I finally got rid of stream elements. If you've noticed by the start stream message is no longer stream elements yapping. So I finally got rid of stream elements and Nightbot, so I now only have one thing for all the commands, which is why now when people do the exclamation point command thing to see all the commands, it's all gonna show up. It's all gonna be in one place now. It's all gonna work. And I did this because I wanted to add the clip command. So that's now added, but I am not sure if it works correctly. So we will have to see when that comes up later, if there's something that needs to be clipped. But yeah, that's all I did today. I worked on some other stuff. I probably shouldn't say anything about this because like I don't know if it's gonna go anywhere. But I out of nowhere I randomly got motivation to make not another one because I've not made one, to make a visual novel again. And so I actually wrote the script. A very simple script for the beginning. So I spent like 2 hours on that. There's no guarantee that it'll go anywhere, but I thought I'd mention it, you know, just to let everybody know. But that's it. So I would say pretty productive day for me. So yeah, all the commands being in one place is gonna be very helpful for me, at least because it's gonna be easy for me to add and edit commands and when I need to. So the only thing now is I would have to open the Mix It Up app every time I start stream, every time I open OBS. So hopefully that's not gonna strain the lap PC too much, but I think it's fine. All right, let's get into Ace Attorney now that my daily update is finished. Also, yes, I added my son next to me for moral support. He's doing his best, and we are giving him a So yeah, we have a sewer. So what happened last time? Let's recap, because I don't remember shit. Okay. We fought this old hag again for some reason. Because there was a plot from him and also a secret mastermind that we don't know who it is yet. There's a plot from him and somebody else to kidnap her son, which we found out is this dude, this child, so that they can stall us. They can have her declare her not guilty at her trial. But we found her son in time, and in the end, she's like, "Haha, fuck you," and then still declared them guilty. So and then I think this guy busted into the room and was like, "Actually, you and your son killed this dude, and then now we're back at the crime scene, I think. Okay. Great recap, great recap. Could you maybe calm down a little? Calm down? No way, Jose. Not until y'all come clean. It's for your own good, dang it. Alright, so they are convinced that there is an actual monster on this movie set. You know, despite everything, despite the movie set being the one place where all these practical effects would actually make sense. Our intrepid reporters refused to give up, even in the face of a repeated stonewalling from the crew. Look, you ladies need to stop harassing these people, or I'll have to ask you. That's never worked against these. You cops sure got a lot of nerve. You are the ones who let Taurosaurs run wild. Hoping to hide the fact that they bred this menace themselves, the staff cling desperately to their story. Also, now they're saying this movie production crew actually Jurassic Park like this. Okay, I get it. Okay, I see. Look, we're really not breeding anything. This is a movie set. This is the gal who told me she done seen Gordon with her own danged eyes. Sure, I saw something, but that doesn't mean we're keeping monsters here. Alright, break it up. Ooh. Damn, what a crew. Alright, then we reunited with Gumshoe. We made up with Gumshoe. Oh, Mr. Edward. And Sean. Y'all are on the trail of this here monster infestation too, huh? Right. No, we're on the trail of a criminal. Lao Tzu says the darkness of a criminal's heart can sometimes be compared to a monster. Okay. That is to say, a killer's no different from a monster, really. Agent Lang, this is highly irregular, sir. We can't allow members of the public onto crime scene. These people are important witnesses. I need them to be here. Okay, can we kick those two out? Can we kick them out? Well, Agent Lang, here we are. Where do you intend to begin? Let's start by summing up the facts. Okay, so he's gonna do a recap. Okay. President Lang's body was discovered here this morning. He hadn't been seen since the night before last. Yes, he slipped off without his bodyguards noticing, if I remember correctly. So he was missing for over a day. And the last person to see him alive was you, Judge Gavel, on the roof of the big building. Oh. Why is he sweating? Uh-oh. They're hiding something. Oh no. Why did the two of you arrange to meet? I'm sorry, but I can't say. Not even to defend yourself from an accusation of murder. Why? Why can't you just tell us? Please, Judge Gavel, we're trying to help you. Her son is also asking her to... Okay. Why so many secrets, girl? Okay. She can't say because she'll only incriminate herself more. I know you had something to do with the president's murder, and I'm going to prove it. Objection! You said yourself that the body was only found this morning. The point. Oh my god, the Monster Hunter... There was a Monster Hunter trailer about customization. And then, like, you can pose and take group shots with, like, your bird and your cat. And one of the poses was them pointing. I can't wait to use that pose. The objection pose. How do you explain the time that passed between Judge Gavel's meeting with the president and then... That's exactly what I'm hoping we're about to find out. I'm particularly interested in what happened last night. So why don't you tell us exactly how it went down? Sean Fenn? Me? We know you were here on the set last night. You were, Sean. We have testimony from the woman over there and forensics evidence from the footprints that proves it. You came back to run your lines, right? Well, you were spying on me. I'm sorry, I was just making sure you're okay. It was late, I was worried about you. How many times do I have to tell you? I don't need you to worry about me. Oh my god, what a tiny little scenario. Oh! Sean, that's no way to talk to an adult. She was trying to look out for you. Apologize this instant. Sorry. Aww, he's a good child that listened to his mom. Aw, this is so cute. I've told you before, I won't have you speaking to people that way. Wow, this is a whole new Judge Gavel. Yeah, this is very hot. I'm really into Mom Gavel. Seems she's just as strict with her son as she is with those who break the law. Are you listening to me? If I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. You must. Oh, and she's nagging. That's kind of cute. Oh my god, how long did she yap? And I want you to remember that, alright? Oh, why would you interrupt this cute moment? Excuse me. Ugh, man. Can we get on with the investigation now? Oh, of course. Forgive me. I don't think I've ever seen her so passionate about anything. I guess Judge Gavel, the mother, will take a little getting used to. She cares so much about her son. Oh my god, this is killing me. Are we to understand that you're accusing Sean of being involved somehow, Agent Lang? I just want the truth. I need to know why the president was killed. And by who. And I don't care what it takes. I'm gonna find out. Guess it makes sense for him to be so determined. The president was practically family to him. But I mean, wasn't he pretty distant the last 15 years? We gotta find out what happened. Oh yeah, there was an incident 15 years ago that like a lot of these people were involved with, and we gotta find out why and what it is. Alright, Sean, perhaps you could tell us what happened last night. Fine by me. I've got nothing to hide. Oh my god, we're interrogating a 12-year-old. How old is he? Alright, 13. Okay, yeah, okay. I had a bad day yesterday. Messed up a couple of takes. We were scheduled to shoot the same scene again today, so I thought I'd put in some extra practice. And that's what I did. It's that simple. It's not like I haven't done it before. It was fine. Nothing happened. Something definitely did happen. Been rehearsing late at night again. But when I called you yesterday evening, Sean, you said you were at the hotel. You called him? Around what time? It must have been 11 p.m. or thereabouts. It's one of our rules. When Sean stays away from home, we have to speak every night. I mean, I don't know if you should allow a 13-year-old child to walk around that late. Like, I don't know. This is, like, you know, even though this is not fully America, it's still Japan, America. Yeah, well, I wasn't at the hotel. I was here on set. So you lied to me? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Sorry. Oh, now she's mad. I think it's kind of amazing how hard he wants to work on his acting, though. Nonetheless, a parent can't help but worry. Her child alone late at night, anything could happen to him. You know, Edris says he self-proclaims that he's not good with children, but like, he would be such a good parent. He's already such a good parent. And indeed it did. He got himself entangled into this case. But he said nothing happened, right? He did, although I can't help but wonder if he was telling the truth. But don't we have a videotape of something happening? Let's see. This one? Yeah. Because he was gone. He was suddenly gone. But I'm gonna press on everything still. Because I'm not sure. A bad day. Could you elaborate? What? I have to spell it out for you? It was just bad, okay? Oh, what do you think? Did he drink too much milk, maybe? Is he lactose intolerant? How did you... I mean, no, nothing like... Oh my god, he's actually lactose intolerant! Oh, he had a stomach ache! Probably very dangerous. Isn't it very dangerous to chug milk? So it might be more accurate to say that his stomach had a bad day. Oh no. I thought milk was supposed to be good for your digestion. Yeah. Like, it's probably too good for your digestion. Shut up! We're done talking about that. Point is, I messed up those takes. We were scheduled to shoot the same scene again today. Hold it. So you wanted to rehearse your lines in preparation for the reshoots? Yeah, I caused enough trouble for everybody messing things up the first time around. I was about to do that again. I'm a pro. One can only admire his dedication and his sense of responsibility to his co-workers. John takes his work very seriously. He's a real inspiration to everybody. Even the takes he said he messed up, it wasn't like there was actually a problem. He just wanted to make them as good as they can be. He always says that even a tiny bit better is... Shut up! Why do you always have to say stuff people don't need to hear? Oh, he's a little perfectionist. Oh, so sorry, Sean. Could maybe work on his people skills a little more. Anyways, as I was saying... Hold it! Sean, about what you just said, how many times have I made you promise? If you're gonna rehearse on your own, you have to tell me. I know. Well, that little outburst rather stole my... Okay, Gavel, just buy him his own, like, camera so he can, like, film himself in the comfort of his own room or hotel. Okay? So he can practice in his room so he's not, like, running around on the streets at a construction site at 11 p.m. Let me ask you again about what you just said. I think it's pretty cool though, Sean. What more interruptions? It's all the hours of practice that make you the best you can be, little by little by little. I'm the same. I went from small-time thief to average thief, and before I knew it, greatness beckoned. I don't think she's stolen a single thing in her life. But now that I finally made it, I'm not about to stop doing my best, and neither should you. Hello, Antonio. Welcome to Tosha stream. Not scream, stream. May I continue? Now, Sean, do you often rehearse alone? Finally got my question out without being interrupted.
Hold it!
Are you sure about that? What do you mean? Of course I'm sure. It's just a regular evening, nothing out of the ordinary. Huh? A regular evening? How can you say that? Somebody was... Okay, he's just a child. He mustn't be too hard on him. Nothing happened, really. Nothing to do with the case anyways, at least. That's what it sounds like he wants us to believe. But wait, don't we have some evidence related to what happened last night? We do. We also don't have time to be humoring the lives of a child. Let's see what we can... Okay, yeah. I think it's a videotape. It's the fact that he disappeared partway through it and just didn't like close the camera or whatever. Ooh. Already arguing first thing today's not even half an hour in. Present this. Okay, let's go. Nothing happened. I'm sorry, but you're lying. This proves it beyond a doubt. Wait, that's... How did you... That's right. Your rehearsal tape. What? You have video footage from last night? Yeah, because I actually investigated Lang. I don't know what the hell you were doing this past, like, 5 hours. We do, if you watch it, you'll see that it was no ordinary evening. There's a footprint there already. There is, and I'm not sure that's an everyday sight even on a film set. Sean, why would you keep this from me? No reason. Liar, that stuff might work on your mommy, kid, but it's not gonna work on me. Relax, Lang, he's 12. Why did you hide the tape? Sean, you have to tell us. You? Look, I just didn't want anybody to see me rehearsing, okay? I don't like it. I don't... So you were embarrassed, is that it? Yeah, what's so weird about that? That's a little weird, considering you're an actor. That's why you didn't hand over vital evidence? Sean, how could you? Oh my god. Oh, give me a break. You know about it now, don't you? Sure, the footprint was there, but I just ran my lines and went home. That was it. What? And nothing about the giant monster footprint struck you as weird? It's a giant monster footprint! Everybody needs to calm down. On the set of a giant monster. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. It's a movie set. That's probably like practical effects, I would think. I like there's all kinds of other weird stuff around here. I don't buy it for a second. Chief, there's something hinky about this kid. Sure as I'm standing right here. Dang Skippy there is. He's hiding a scoop under them there horns. Or my name ain't Lotta Hart. Shut up, both of you. I'm done talking. Objection! Yes, objection, and point at a child. No, you're not. What? The footprint isn't the only strange thing about last night. What other unusual occurrence happened yesterday evening? The murder? Right? Wait, is it the murder or the head falling? This is the IS-7 instant case. I think I'm just gonna do, because the murder feels too obvious, so I'm just gonna do the head falling.
Take that.
Yes, okay. The model of Taurosaurus's head fell from the roof of the trailer last night. Did you expect us to believe that you knew nothing about that? I don't know what you're talking about. Is that so? I told you, I ran my lines, I went home, that was it. What do I know about some stupid falling head? Or you say you can prove I know something? Oh my god, this kid, oh my god. Sadly not. I miss Eustace. Where is he? Where's my son? It's entirely possible that the head fell after Sean left. No proof, huh? That this conversation's over. Something tells me he doesn't want to talk about last night any more than is absolutely necessary. What is he hiding? Hold it right there. What is it, Ancient Lang? So it's just as I thought. Thanks, Mr. Prosecutor. This footage of yours backs up my theory nicely. What? There was something else on that tape? Yep, look closely. See the costume up in the top left? Oh yeah, the Taurosaurus suit. Something's different. Do you see it? I'm not sure. He's just kind of hanging out and looking a little saggy. Hey, you can't talk that. You can't say that about people, okay? Oh, and the zipper on his back is done up tight. The zipper. And also the very, very distinct bag next to it that we clearly saw in another place. Hello? Edgeworth, please, make the connection. Oh, hi. Are you still not home, Bubba Gecko? You missed not that much, honestly. We're just interrogating the child. Her son. Because he definitely saw something last night, but he's not saying what it is. Huh? That's... Yeah, I guess you all see it now, right? Why is nobody talking about the bag? Edward, you clearly saw the bag somewhere else! I guess you all see it now. On the tape, the zipper's wide open. Why? Because somebody's inside the suit, that's why. What? Wait, is it inside the suit right now? Mr. Powers, that zipper, what can you tell us about it? Oh, well, we always close it up tight when the suit isn't in use. That's right, Mr. Prosecutor. Do you remember something else I said not so long ago? Let me refresh your memory. What if your friend Gavel pushed the president off of the big building the night before last, and then came down here to the movie set and hid the body somewhere? Here? But where? Oh! He's saying he hid the body in the suit and then brought it out? Okay, that's an interesting theory. I know Gavel didn't do it, but that could very well be what the real killer did. He's old, okay? His eyesight isn't what it used to be. Okay, but his memory seems fine. Where's his logic? There's all kind of stuff down here. You could hide it anywhere. I'm gonna come back a day later and take it out again. You're saying the body could have been hidden in the Taurosaurus suit. That's exactly what I'm saying. Isn't that right, Gavel? You wait, God, he talks so fast. You pushed the president off the roof just like I said, and then you hid his body. I most certainly did not. Why did she hesitate? Protest all you like. I'm not gonna believe you. You're the only person who could have done this. I thought we already proved that would have been impossible. The movie set was locked up at the time. There's no way Judge Gavel would have been able to get in here. She could probably climb the fence. What if she had an accomplice? What? I've got a little theory for you. I think you're gonna like it. Oh, is he saying she asked her son to commit murder with her? What kind of mother-son bonding activity is this? Let me drink some water. Oh, my water too hot. Holy shit. Oh my god, burn my tongue. What if Sean was waiting down here when Gavel pushed the president off of the roof? The two of them were working together. The problem of the lock goes away. You're just saying a mother would willingly let her child witness a murder like this? That's like trauma shit. That would traumatize them. They then worked to hide the body together too, and haven't touched the body. Oh my god. By dragging it over to the Taurosaurus suit and stuffing it inside. You think the murder was really that carefully planned? It was the assassination of a world leader. It could only have been carefully planned. Okay, but what if he just tripped and fell over the railing? You know?
Overruled.
To suggest that Sean could have been involved in this it's unthinkable. That's what I'm saying. You're my prime suspect. What makes you think I'm gonna listen to a word you say? What about motive? What reason would either of them have to kill President Wang? Who knows, but we'll find out soon enough. She was the last one to meet up with him, and she won't tell us why. Pretty darn suspicious, even you have to agree with that. Yeah, what? Just tell us! What is she hiding? Judge Gravel, I don't suppose I can convince you to share any details. My apologies, but that is the one thing I cannot do. Why? Is she being blackmailed? However, rest assured, should that ever change, you will be the first to know. So please, you have to believe me? Yeah, murderers have a habit of saying that. What about you, kid? I don't recall any murderer in this game ever saying that. It's always the innocent that's saying that. What about you, kid? Any weak excuses to offer? If so, now's the time to get them off your chest. I've got nothing to say to you. I'm innocent. Both tight-lipped as each other, huh? But let me guess, you're still gonna try and stick up for them. Obviously! It's true. Judge Gavel's actions certainly make her seem suspicious, but nothing she has told us amounts to a motive for murder, or even the suggestion of one. No, like I said, I'm leaving motive aside for now. He literally... His only evidence to his whole theory is that she was seen on a videotape with the guy. Like, that's his only evidence. Bro has nothing else. For the moment, I'm focusing on means and opportunity. And for my money, these two had to be working together for their little plot to succeed. What the hell's wrong with him? What the hell is wrong with him? Gotta defend bestie. What if Sean was waiting down here when Gavel pushed the president off the roof? Oh wait, I already read this. I need to press system. You're seriously suggesting that a child could have been an accomplice in this murder? Look at him, he's still in elementary school. Okay, okay, would not let that go. There's no way a kid that young would be involved in something like this. I think I mentioned that he's in junior high, right? Lao says, pity no wolf, be he cub or grizzled elder. Dang, he hates children and the elderly. It doesn't matter how young he is, if he's guilty, he's guilty. And he'll be treated as such. He would commit a murder because, okay. Wow, wolf cubs have it hard, huh? I'm surprised at you, Mr. Prosecutor. You're saying he deserves mercy just because of his age? Of course not. I'm saying that there's no way he did this, and I'm gonna prove it to you. Edgeworth also says I don't give a shit about children or elderly, but he doesn't do it. I'll look forward to it, but be warned, I'm only just getting warmed up.
Hold it.
Goes away how exactly? I thought you might try this. Both you and I know exactly how. Let me make it nice and simple for you. First, you push the president off the roof. Pushes, okay. And then the kid opens the combination lock because he knows the code. Does he know the code? Hang on. Yep, kid opens code, knows lock, gotcha. No, okay, the other way around. And that's it, it's that simple. No more lock to worry about. No more objections about her not being able to get in because she didn't know the code. That would explain away the problem with the lock, it's true. Thank you for a clear and incisive explanation, Agent Lang. Please continue. I will. Hopefully this next part will shut you up for good.
Hold it.
But if the two of them were working together, why would they need to hide the body for a full day? Well, look at the situation right in front of you. Thanks to that little ruse, we're still puzzling over what they were up to even now. But if you let me speak, I can clear up this whole mess once and for all. So like I was saying, they work together by dragging it over to the sword and stuff. Okay.
Hold it.
The video footage doesn't show the inside of the suit. You can't say for certain that there was a body in there at the time, can you? Maybe not, but we can take a look right now. Let's open it up and see what's inside. You mind if we examine the suit, Mr. Powers? Oh, not at all. Maybe a little ripe though. It gets pretty ew, it gets pretty sweaty. Ew! Ew, it's all soggy. Ew! Wait, what's in here? Huh, it's wait a second! Ain't that... Don't let him cook. In fact, he never let him go near a kitchen again. Wait a second, ain't this the dirt and the glass shards, whatever that's on here? Hang on a second. What the fuck has Winter Senior been up to again? Huh, it's filthy. Yeah, that's weird. Always clean it up pretty good. If you don't, it can get kind of moldy. In other words, what we're looking at is proof that somebody was other than you used the costume. That dirt in there must have come from the body. Guess the president was lying right in the middle of that footprint. Winter Senior did it, bust his kneecap. Damn, like, listen, like, this guy got up to so much stuff in like the couple hours he wasn't arrested. Like, honestly, they should have arrested immediately when he confessed in like on the top of the building. But for some reason, they let him just walk away for no reason to arrest him later. And then in that time, he committed a murder, tried to burn evidence, tried to throw away evidence, and kidnapped his son. This fucking dude. He probably would have gotten pretty dirty. Exactly. Well, everybody happy?
Hold it!
The dirt is from when the body was hidden inside the suit. We're assuming that it came directly from the body, correct? Ha! What are you even talking about? Of course we are. Where else would it have come from? Really is pretty filthy in there, huh? The dirt got everywhere. Especially around the part where the chest would have been. The chest? I think that might be an important clue. His theory hangs together pretty well, I have to say. Okay, wait. There's like some yellow stuff on his chest, but I don't think that's dirt, right? That don't look like dirt to me. I don't think we stand to gain much by disputing that. So what do we do instead? We listen carefully to his testimony once more. Okay, it is the last statement that I have to present something on, but I don't know if I present the gloves or the picture of the body or the yellow thing. But he mentioned the chest area, so I'm gonna assume that means we gotta.
Objection!
Yeah. Okay. There we go. Okay. So our assumption is that the inside of the suit is dirty because the dirt came from the body. Would it be safe to say that that's the case? Why, is there a problem? The part of the suit directly in front of the opening is particularly dirty. Yeah, it really is. But look at the victim. The area of his body that would have been in contact with that part of the suit isn't dirty at all. The victim had been crammed in there as you suggest. His chest would surely be covered in dirt. I mean, like, wind happens. It could have blown the dirt. You know what? I'm not gonna question it. Fine, so what's your explanation? How did all that dirt get inside there, huh? Based on the videotape, there may well have been somebody in the suit at the time. You're telling me Winter Senior was in the suit? That's so creepy! Oh my god! Sean was in danger! So who was it if it wasn't the president? Come on, Kay, think, where was it? Something the matter, Kay. I've seen dirt like that somewhere else, I'm sure of it. I just can't think where. Dirt with weird little gray bits in it. Horror movie type. I know! Jesus! He's right, there's something mixed in there. It was stuck to something else we looked at. Lots of it. The glove! Stuck to something else we looked at. An item of evidence, maybe? Yes, yes!
Take that!
As Kay pointed out, the dirt in the suit contains small flecks of something gray. And? We discovered similar flecks stuck to an item belonging to somebody we recently had dealings with. Yeah, dealings. The item in question being these gloves. You're right, the dirt does look similar, but so what? What are you saying this stuff is? What exactly are these gray flecks of yours? The gray flecks are concrete, right? He's the one that made the prints. They're saying he used the gloves to dig out the prints or something. He was able to dig out concrete somehow. Surely they're flecks of concrete. Oh, like all the little broken up bits around the footprints, you mean? Exactly. And who did the gloves on which we found similar dirt and gray flecks belong to? Chairman Winner. We found them in his garage. That's right, we visited the garage at his home earlier today. And we also saw something else at his garage that's clearly here in this tape. The bag! Please, somebody bring up the bag. It's gonna kill me. I'm like losing my mind if nobody brings up the bag. And we found a pair of mechanics gloves covered in dirt. And if I recall correctly, a sledgehammer and a shovel too. Why would a pair of mechanics gloves be covered in dirt? I'll tell you why. Because somebody wore them while they were used the hammer and shovel. They smashed through the concrete to the dirt below, staining the gloves with both substances. Wait, so you're saying... Yes, that we finally know what these footprints really are. It seems highly likely that they were dug by Chairman Win. That's what I'm saying. He had the time to do all of this, and they didn't arrest him? Oh my god, the fucking police are useless. Highly likely? If that's so, then tell me this. Why the heck did he make them, and what purpose could they possibly serve? Well, indeed, I imagine he must have been... digging something up. The system is messed up, yeah. He must have been digging something up. There's no way he's burying something. Or burying. I'm saving. I'm paranoid. I think he must have been digging something up. I imagine events unfolded somewhat like this. There was something on his lock that he needed to unearth. In order to do so, he cut the chain on the side entrance and gained access from there. And then he used a sledgehammer and shovel to dig the 3 footprints. Wow, he made them all like equal size too. When he found what he was looking for, he bagged it up and filled in all the holes. Ah, but then Sean must have showed up, right? I think he did, yes. Chairman Winner would have had to find a hiding place, and the Torosaurus suit provided just that. Got that from a pair of dirty gloves. It's good, but it's all just speculation. Oh, like your fucking theory wasn't speculation. We don't have any proof that he was inside that suit. He could have dug those holes and gotten out of here before the kid even showed up. But he didn't. There's proof of that right there in the footage. It shows that Chairman Winner was still present when the recording was made. What? It's a shame that Agent Lang didn't notice it. Oh, is he finally gonna bring up the bag? Please bring up the bag. But if we compare the situation as we see it now to the situation that appears on Sean's rehearsal tape, and compare that in turn what we saw in Chairman Winner's garage, it soon becomes clear that the chairman was present. The bag! Oh my god, thank god they brought up the bag. Oh, I was gonna lose my mind. Okay, I was gonna lose my mind if they didn't bring up the bag. Look at the bag next to the Torosaurus suit. We saw the same bag in Chairman Winner's garage. The same bag, the dirt on the gloves, that has to indicate a connection, surely. We're digging the monster footprints. Okay. Oh my god, this case goes deep. I think that pretty much seals it. It was Excelsior's Winner in the suit. And if he was in there, the president's body can't have been. Good, it seems I've convinced Agent Lang of the flaws in this theory. Somebody get to Chairman Winner's house right away! Yeah! He's so mad! We don't know what's in that bag. Yes, sir. Y'all done lost your minds. I can't believe what I'm hearing here. What is this hot... Oh my god, we don't have time for this, girl. Ah, this is all we need. Them right there is Torosaurus footprints, dang it. Ain't no holes dug by no old guy. I think I've demonstrated more than adequately that that's exactly what they are. Don't matter to me, not what you just done did. I don't believe it, and that's that. I done told you I seen that big bad bull with my own 2 eyes. Wow, what a lodge, what What type of logic? If you tell her the Earth was round, she's like, I don't believe it. I think the Earth is flat. The giant eye peering in at the window. I thought we'd gone past that nonsense. We ain't about to let that go. What kind of journalist would we be if we did, huh? Responsible one, but I guess that's the whole problem. Wait, ain't like it was just about the footprints, no how? You were seen fraternizing with all them here monsters, ain't that correct, young man? By the young lady over there, if I'm very much not mistaken. We're never gonna get anywhere with these two around. Maybe we could prove to them that I wasn't a monster either. They might finally drop it, or we could just fucking get a restraining order. This is literally a crime scene. They honestly should not be here. What do you think, Mr. Edgeworth? Any bright ideas? Prove that it wasn't a monster. Fine. I don't suppose there's much else for it. Let's see what we can do. What are you two whispering about? You're all hiding something, ain't you? Admit it. Quick, roll tape.
Hold it.
Could I politely ask that you both calm down? The monster the boy was seen talking to, we know what it was now. Huh? That's right. Sean's rehearsal tape finally cleared up that particular mystery. It did. The point at which Miss Nichols thought she saw Sean with Gordy. That would have been right when he was making his rehearsal tape. I think she mistook a certain object for the legendary creature of the lake. Your so-called monsters right here in this picture. Huh? I don't see no Gordy. That ain't nothing but a dumb snapshot. We're talking to a pro here. I can't fool me with no trick, but oh my god, it's like they don't think. It's like none of them have any thought. It's like Edgeworth's the only one that can think. What was the Miss Nichols Gordy really?
Take that.
Ugh. That's right. It was a camera crane. This is what Miss Nichols saw, not Gordy. What? Sean's rehearsal tape was shot from a noticeably elevated viewpoint. A viewpoint that would only have been possible if the camera in question was attached to. This is literally nothing to do with the case! Bull! How the heck would she make a mistake like that, huh? How indeed, Miss Nichols. Yes, you told us that you think you might need new glasses, didn't you? Yeah, my eyes got way worse all of a sudden. Oh my god, just like me. And I imagine that when you thought you saw Gordy, he was quite heavily shrouded in darkness. That's right, I really only saw a silhouette. But you done told us! Skin like an enormous worm, you said. Y'all about to try and tell us your precious crane up and grew skin somehow. They don't know about Kazu. Ain't even no flesh on them, they're metal bone, let alone skin. You're entirely correct, of course, about the crane and as it was in the particular picture anyways. But it did have a sort of a skin of sort last night. I knew you were a Scoop hater, but this is plumb crazy. You want Tabby and me to starve, is that it? Yes. 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 That wasn't my intent at all. It was mine. But I do think it's time to finally put them both out of their misery. Let's kill them. Gordy's skin is right here in front of us. It wasn't skin at all. It was the waterproof cloth. Miss Nichols told us that it seemed likely to rain last night. That never happened in the end, but I think Shaw may have covered the crane with rainproof sheeting nonetheless. Aw, what a responsible little boy. And that, my intrepid young reporters, is what Miss Nichols mistook for Gordy's skin. What? How could this be? Aw, heck. Well, Sean, am I mistaken? You see everything, don't you? Gotta say, you're pretty amazing. I'm sorry, Miss Hart. Miss Nichols' monster was no such thing. Simply a trick of the light. And just like that, the dream dies again. Chief! Oh my god, can they fucking leave? Oh my god, these two are like fucking Larry and Wendy in the last final case, in the last game. I think that may have finally shut them up. I thought the kid was holding out on us. Seems like I could have been maybe a little wrong, maybe? Alright, we know what the so-called monster was now. Everybody happy? Everybody except these two. Agent Lang. Oh. The president's autopsy report is out, sir. Ooh, updated autopsy report. Okay. It is. Let me see. Let me see. I want to see. Death was due to full body contusions and bone breakages caused by extreme pressure from above. He was crushed to death by the big ass head then. So we have our cause of death. He was crushed. Just as we thought. Crushing time of death. Test results still haven't come back from the yellow substance found on his chest. But they did find gunshot residue on his... Gunshot residue? Bro shot a man? Gum shot residue? Guess he was a kid at heart, huh? No, gunshot residue, okay? The substance left behind when a firearm is discharged. Its presence indicates that the president may have used a gun. Really? But we couldn't find a gun anywhere, did we? Indeed not, which makes the residue something of a riddle. We'll need to read that report carefully. Oh, let me read that report. Okay, victim, gunshot residue detected on right hand. Flux of yellow substance found stuck on clothing still undergoing analysis. Dude, okay. Okay, right hand. Right hand. So that hand. Okay. Well, that clears the one thing up at least. The president didn't die from a fall, which means he wasn't pushed from the roof of the big building. He was crushed by the falling Taurus head, just as we said he was. Guess I have to accept that now. Fine, you were right. Amazing. So does that mean Judge Gavelle isn't a suspect anymore either? Surely it must. Both the cause and time of death rule her out. She met with the president the night before last, but the autopsy report puts the time of death at around 11 p.m. last night. And we know that the Taurosaurus head fell around then too. Facts all line up perfectly. What a relief. Sorry, might be a little too soon to celebrate. What? Sure, I think we accept that the falling head must have been what killed the president. But that begs the question of what could have caused it to fall. Or who? Wasn't she with us around 11 p.m? Some shit? We know it happened later. Oh, he's gonna fucking accuse Sean. We know it happened late last night, so we have to think about who was here at that time. What are you getting at exactly? You can't mean... Oh no. I'm afraid I do. You did it, didn't you? Sean? Oh my god. Oh, hell no. Ugh. The kid's hiding something. I mean, yeah, but he probably didn't commit murder. He was right around here. He was right here last night, right where the body was found. He saw the footprints. And yet he wants us to believe he knows nothing about what happened. I think he saw something. We just gotta get it out of him. But I don't think he's... Definitely wasn't the one that killed him. That's a big ass, surely.
Objection!
You haven't yet established if the footprints had anything to do with the murder. So even if he did see them, that doesn't mean he was involved. Maybe not, but his face tells me different. He's very obvious. Time to pull out the therapy session. Ezra has given like 2 kids therapy today. As of the fact that he's shaking like a leaf. Where, by the way, where is our son? Where is my son? Game, where is Eustace Winner? Where is he? I miss him so much. I miss him so dearly. As does the fact that he's shaking like a leaf. It does seem like Agent Lang might be onto something. I don't think Sean's gonna talk. Fine, keep your mouth shut, kid. I have a better idea. Why don't we let your tape do the talking? What exactly you're planning, Agent Lang? The police have some pretty sophisticated image analysis tools these days. You would go to such extreme lengths to see my son convicted. Not ideal, but if the boy won't talk, we don't have any other way of getting to the truth. Take the gumshoe, you have access to exactly such a device, do you not? Sure do, Lil V. I forgot about his 7 great wonders. Good, then that should make this nice quick. Oh, where are we gonna get a 3D render again? Mr. Edgeworth, might I request that it be you who carries out the analysis in question? Why me? I fear that Agent Lang might be inclined to believe the worst. Image analysis isn't exactly my specialty, but alright. Yeah, because he doesn't know how to use technology. Are there new clues to be discovered somewhere in the image data? I wonder. Oh my god. Okay, fine. Zoom in. There is nothing here. Zoom out. Zoom in. At least it's not a video this time. Yeah, I mean, so far the 3D models is still only being used in that one case because this is not a 3D model. It's just a picture. Currently. Ah! Oh my god, that's so scary. Oh my god, the way he showed up, that's so scary. Oh my god, so he was here? So after Sean left, after Sean disappeared, he showed up. What the? What is it, Mr. Edgeworth? Let me see. Huh? What is it? What's the matter? Show me. Mr. Edgeworth, the court asks you to share your findings. Zooming on the top right part of the image and look closely. I was about to say that this would be perfect for a jump scare. Like, you just zoom into the darkness and somebody's face showed up. That would be so scary. There's a person there. It's the president. Oh my, what? You're kidding, right? Well, I'd say that this is pretty decisive, wouldn't you? This doesn't look good for Sean at all. Well, wait, this doesn't prove anything. I didn't know he was there. I don't believe you. The image does in fact prove something very important. That you and the president were here at the scene of the crime together. Admit it, kid, you murdered President Wang. No, that's ridiculous. Why would he? Sean, you didn't. You can't have, can you? What do we do, Mr. Edgeworth? It's hard to push back against footage like that. Surely even you can't deny that this looks pretty bad for the kid, Mr. Prosecutor. Oh no. He claimed he knew nothing about what happened, but the president's right there with him. Sean, just tell us the truth. Just tell us what you know. Oh my god, why are these people so difficult? Sean, what are you not telling us we have to know? He's right, Sean. Be honest now. It's the only way. Yeah, listen to your mom. The truth is it was all... Oh, does he think he did it on purpose? It was all... I know, on accident? Sean, what did you do? It was my fault the Taurosaurus head fell off the trailer. Oh no, he thinks it's his fault. It's not his fault. It's not your fault. Because we know somebody deliberately burnt the table it was on so that it will slip off. It's not you. Oh, maybe it's because he thinks he left the heater on or something like that. Let me just see what happens. I went up on the roof of the trailer to prep the kit I was using and I turned on the heat. Oh yeah, I turned on the heater while I was there. I must have left it burning when I came back down to run my lines. Then my mom called and left the set to go talk to her. When I came back after the call, the Taurosaurus had fallen from the roof and the president was just there lying next to it. No. We did find evidence of a fire having broken up on the roof. It was just a tiny one, so I put it out myself. So we're saying the president died because of Sean. If he did, that would make this whole thing just an accident. What did you do with the head after you found it on the ground? I took it apart, carried the pieces up to the roof, and put it back together again. You're saying you put out the fire and moved the head back to where it fell from? In other words, you tried to cover your tracks. You're a real piece of work, kid. It's not like I did any of this on purpose. I really did just forget to turn the heater off. Yes, and when the fire had burned through the legs, the table would have collapsed and the head... Hang on. Hang on. You're saying the fire started here and it burnt, but there's... How did it get to the... I mean, I don't know. Would have fallen down to the ground below. You're right, the fire caused the head to fall. Indeed, and I also happen to have an idea about how the fire may have started. Those cans of paint thinner by the heaters are pretty flammable, not a great place to keep them. And you swear it was an accident? Seems a little convenient. What was the president even doing here in the first place? How the heck am I supposed to know? I didn't see anybody, I swear. I still don't believe you. Why would the president come to a place like this in the middle of the night? Probably for whatever... Well, for whatever Winter Senior was trying to dig up. He was there because it was related to something happened 50 years ago, probably. His reasons for coming here are something of a mystery. It's true. He met Judge Gavel up on the roof 2 nights ago. You should ask him, Wing. But he was also here in the movie set last night. Did he come to meet Sean? I think we'll need to go over the boy's statement very carefully indeed. Oh my god. Oh. Let me drink some water. Okay. I whip on the roof of the trailer to prep the kit I was using. Okay, wait, let me...
Hold it.
You're a fit and hardy young man, Sean. Spring now. Surely you didn't need to fire up the stove. He's a fit and hard young man who needs to look after himself.
Objection.
Really, Your Honor, but if he resorts to such measures even during warm weather... Seriously? You two are gonna argue or something like that right now? He's right, of course. You've made your point, Sean, but I've told you before to watch how you talk to people. I think he was criticizing you as much as he was me, Your Honor. Yes, Mom. Anyways, where was I? He's so cute.
Hold it.
He can do no wrong. You left it burning. You didn't think to check before you came back down to the lot? I meant to, but I was thinking about my lines in the scene and everything else. It's not my fault I forgot. Everybody forgets stuff. That is true. I sure do. So much stuff. I leave the air conditioner on in Mr. Edgeworth's office and the lights. Oh no. His electricity bill. I forget that he told me to never jump off the ladder on his bookshelves or make prank calls. The one thing I'll never ever forget to do is turn off an unattended heater. Please, Sean, go on. She's a lot, huh? Anyways, I was saying. Poor Edward. No wonder he can't raise Gumshoe's salary. Because all his money's going into the electricity bill.
Hold it.
It was the middle of the night and the set was deserted. Why did you need to leave in order to talk to your mother? I forgot I was supposed to talk to her. I got confused, I guess. But if I didn't leave, she'd find out I was out of the hotel at night on my own. Doesn't make sense, you know that, don't you? Fine, look, the camera was rolling and the mics were all live, okay? I don't want our conversation on that tape where anybody could hear it. He was embarrassed about being recorded, speaking on the phone to his mom. Aww. But just the rehearsal ran off set as quick as I could.
Hold it.
You pretended to your mother that you were back at the hotel during the call, correct? How come you couldn't tell her you were coming back to the set to practice? Because she'd have phoned the hotel and asked them to send a car to go get me or something.
Overruled.
Of course I would have. A child your age shouldn't be out on his own late at night. You know what? You like, yeah. You have a point, Gavel. Anything could have happened. Children really can't seem to see things from their parents' perspective, can they? Yeah, self-proclaimed children hater Edward. Damn, these children don't know how much I worry about them. It's true the other way around too, you know, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Sean, can you tell us what happened when you came back after speaking to your mother? Huh? Oh, okay. So I came back and...
Hold it.
Were there any signs that it was about to fall before you left? I don't remember. I was concentrating on my lines. The fire had broken out on the roof because of the heater you forgot to turn off. Did you really hear nothing the entire time? No, I had my headphones on. Why? I was playing the soundtrack to the movie that helped me concentrate, and I was playing it loud too. Wait, really? Did he have his headphones on? Oh my god, he did. So yeah, I definitely didn't hear anything. Except for the sound of your phone ringing when Judge Gavel called you. You know that cell phones vibrate these days, right? You fucking boomer, Andrew. Anyways.
Hold
it. Did you notice anything unusual about the body? I don't know, it was dark. He suddenly seems more reticent than usual. I don't think he wants to go back over that memory any more than he has to, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm sure he doesn't, but is this really all it is? Should I push him a little more on this? Yes, we have to push him a little more. He's not giving us anything. It was dark, but you knew it was a body nonetheless. He's hiding something. Better find out what. Most people would cry out for help if they saw somebody lying on the ground, and yet you didn't. Yeah, because what was the point? He was dead. How did you know he was dead? Maybe he's just knocked out. So you said, but I'm interested in how you were able to be so sure. Why were you certain that he was dead? He was lying on the ground and that huge head was right next to him. Didn't take much to figure out what must have happened.
Objection!
You couldn't have guessed that the impact would have killed him. How did you really know? I'll tell you how, because you checked. Fine, I checked, okay? He was sleeping as I made. I was scared, but yeah, I went up to the body and I looked and he wasn't breathing. So I was right. But why try to hide that fact? There must be a reason. Could you tell me how the body looked at that point? I couldn't tell if he was dead at first. There was no blood or anything, so it was hard to be sure. Nothing on his clothes either. He was completely clean, you say? But yeah, he wasn't breathing, so that's how I knew he was dead. Thank you. I'd like to add that statement to your testimony if you don't mind. There was no blood, nothing on his clothes. There was something on his clothes, though. Either he's lying to hide that, or more likely somebody came and somebody else was there. A third person was at the scene of crime.
Objection!
Nothing on his clothes. Nothing. Yeah, nothing. Why? Is there a problem with that? There's something you're clearly hoping that we've forgotten. Well, what are you talking about? Why would he lie about that? Yeah, so I don't think he's lying about that. Which means that proves that there was another person there that left those yellow, whatever they are, marks on the shirt. For some reason. What are you talking about? There isn't. That's not true. Unluckily for you, we remember it rather well. I'm talking, of course, about the yellow speckles on the president's chest. Why are you so surprised? Were you actually lying? This fucking kid. You studiously avoided mentioning them throughout your testimony. Darn you, Winter Senior. Yeah, it's all his fault. An absent I find suspicious, to say the least. I hope for your sake that you have a satisfactory explanation. Uh-oh. She's gonna try to protect him. Judge Gavel. Allow me to explain. But... the yellow residue on the president's chest. I imagine it was from a bouquet of flowers. Lion lilies, to be precise. Lion lilies? 2 nights ago, when I met the president on the roof of the big building, I presented him with a bouquet. They're a type of lily with large yellow petals. I imagine that the substance on President Wang's chest was pollen from those flowers. Huh? But they're not there in a printout from the security camera. Only because the president is in the way. Why give him flowers? That is not something I'm at liberty to divulge. What? More secrets? Are you serious? First you wouldn't tell us why you met with him. Now you can't even tell us about the flower. Oh my god, is he like Sean's like real dad or grandfather or some shit? My sincerest apologies, but I can tell you that I gave him the bouquet. A bouquet that was nowhere near the body when I was discovered. How do you explain that? I cannot. Seriously, Your Honor? That would be wild. But I don't there's nothing else I can think of that Gavel would be trying to hide. Unless it's something to do with the smuggling ring. Some things you won't explain, the rest you can't. Come on, you've got to give us something here. You wouldn't let this fly in the courtroom. What makes you think we'll accept it? Hey, you leave her alone. Oh, he's so cute. Sean, I threw the flowers away, okay? You did? So they were there when you first found the body? Yeah, they were right there on his chest. And they were squashed completely flat. Oh, I guess that makes sense. right? They would have gotten crushed along with the president. And the polo would have been smeared across his jacket front. That would explain things rather neatly. Right? Why remove the bouquet and dispose of it? No reason. He's almost as evasive as his mother. Like mother, like son. More secrets are quite a pair. There is no secret. I know exactly why Sean disposed of the bouquet. Huh? You saw me leave the house with it, didn't you? Oh, he was trying to protect his mom? Oh my god. That's so cute, but also so sad. Oh, I get it. When you saw the flowers on the president's body, you remember seeing your mom with them and felt the need to prevent her from coming under suspicion. No, you've got it all wrong. That's his least convincing lie yet. Aww. Given to President by George Cavell, recovered from Thomas' body. I often decorate a home with lion lilies. I imagine that's why he remembered. So the flowers his mother was carrying showed up on the president's body. And because of that, he got rid of the bouquet and kept quiet about having discovered a corpse. Well, that ties everything up nicely, doesn't it? A little too nicely for my taste. Why? What's wrong with nice? I guess you forgot, huh? The kid also told us that he was responsible for the head falling in the first place. Yeah, he did, but... So he's still our only suspect. Finger suspicion still seems to be pointing firmly in Sean's direction. However... Wait, I can think of a far more likely culprit than the boy. Wait, hang on, Edgeworth. I don't know what you're talking about. Who are you saying? Are you talking about Winter Senior again? What? Who? The person who was holding Sean captive until only a short while ago. Oh, I forgot about that guy already. Alright, we didn't ask him! We never, asked him about it! It's like, did you see whoever kidnapped you? That's right, we had to rescue him from a warehouse refrigeration unit down by the harbor. Refrigeration unit in a depot? Yeah. Luckily, it wasn't switched on. Poor kid might have frozen into a popsicle otherwise. He was doing his best to call out for help, which is how we found him. Sedatives have worn off by them, so he was wide awake and plenty loud. Sedatives? Isn't that what you were given too? Yep, we found the bottle on the floor of the unit. It was even the same brand. 3Z's. Apparently it's super... 3Z mentioned? Gintama 3Z? Apparently it's super strong. Gintama! It's actually called 3Z! Okay. Well, Agent Lane, surely that suggests that Sean is a victim, not a suspect. Somebody else was responsible, and I think they've been behind all of this. Oh yeah? And the secret mastermind of yours was here last night too? That I can't say yet. Ha, it's not like you to be so vague, Mr. Prosecutor. Sadly, we just don't have anything to tie our mysterious kidnapper to the murder of the president. So is there anybody else? Somebody other than Sean who could have committed the murder? Yeah, the fucking wiener that's hidden in the suit. Of course. So I was right, the kid is still our only suspect. Nuh-uh. Not quite, I can think of another. What? Somebody who we just recently proved was right here on the movie set last night. Chairman Winner. You think he killed President Wang? It won't be his first rodeo. Why not? We've proven that he was present. And if he was here, he's as viable a suspect as anybody else, wouldn't you say? Winner could he really have? Certainly another possibility to consider. 12 years ago, he was... that number again. Oh, it was 12, not 15. 12 years ago. Agent Lang, what happened 12 years ago? It's nothing to do with you. Okay, but can somebody please explain it to me so I can actually put stuff together? I think it's everything to do with me. It's clearly connected to this case. And you can prove that, can you? Go ahead, show me some proof that what happened 12 years ago has anything to do with this. Proof? They can't prove this. Oh wait, hang on. I don't know about this. Does any of the evidence we collect show a link between recent events of 12 years ago? Okay, wait. 12 years ago. Where were they mentioned 12 years ago? This is the IS-7. This was 18 years ago. This is not it. Recent events. Oh, it's this, right? 12 years ago. Yeah. It's this.
Take that!
This is a report about Bronco Knight. It was sent to Chairman Winner by Warden Lagarde. The last part in particular should be of interest to you. Retrieved the package we laid to rest 12 years ago in front of the planter. Wait, was the package the thing they dug up? And that's not all. Take a look at this. This letter was sent to Rosie Ringer, the victim of a murder that happened the night before last. We don't know who sent it, but it does say this. Good luck getting your revenge for what happened 12 years ago. Wait, oh, I completely forgot that. Oh my god. Wait, I completely forgot. 12 years ago. What? But... something strange is going on, Agent Lang. Miss Ringer was murdered the night before last, and President Wang not long afterwards. There is a connection between the two murders. There has to be. I believe we could trace that connection to events 12 years in the past. Am I wrong? These are old wounds you're opening up here, and insults to my family name. Please, Agent Lang, we need to know. Oh my god, we're about to get a lot of info drop. Oh no! Who's stopping us? Who on earth was that? Shifu! Oh, not these fucking goons! Huh? What are you all doing here? We came to find you, sir. We heard you were looking into the incident from 12 years ago. Idiots! Okay, that was a little... I'm not your boss anymore. Go back to your duties right now. We can't do that, sir. What? You're disobeying a direct order? Please, sir. I'm begging you. We all are. 3 Agent Stones and an Eggman. I see what this is. You have to reopen the investigation to the SS5 incident. We know you can't let it go until you figure out what happened. We can't either. Well, Agent Lang, seems your former underlings want the events of the past explained it too. You think it's that easy, that you could solve the case just like that? I think we can, together. Together! The power of friendship! Well, alright then. Offer accepted. Oh my god! Okay, we're gonna get so much lore drop now. Oh, what did I miss? You missed so many things! You missed so much things, holy shit. So, we were like, so Agent Lang was like, yeah, so there couldn't have been anyone but the kid there. He definitely did it. And then we were like, nuh-uh, we know Excelsior Winner was right there. And then we brought up the fact that this has something to do with this incident, the SS5 incident that happened. Oh, wait, no. And then Edroth first brought up the fact that he was kidnapped earlier. And then I was like, wait, why didn't they ask him anything about his kidnappers? and then they were like, oh, because the kidnappers drugged him with the Gintama 3Z drug. and then they brought up the SS5 incident that happened 12 years ago. And then Agent Lang was like, you don't need to know that. And then we were like, yeah, we need to know that because it's connected. Everything that has happened recently is connected to the 12 years, something that 12 years ago. No, anything about the kidnapper? Irrelevant. And then now he's finally about to tell us what happened 12 years ago. So this will be important. This will be important. Nice, then I guess it's my turn to step up. I'm sorry, Kay? You're looking into a case from the past, right? I just happen to have something that'll help with that. Ah, you mean Mr. Thief? Sure do. If you can give me the details of the incident, I can roast up a little simulation for you. Sadly, we don't have the files relating to the case. Huh? How come? Access to those files is restricted. They're top secret. Really? Why? Beats me. Somebody must have something to hide. Even I've never seen them. Everything I know I read in newspaper articles from the time. That's fine. Just tell us what you can. Alright. Oh, okay. Okay. Alright, here we go. This better be good information in Lang. I swear to God. Okay. The SS5 incident happened on a winter's day 12 years ago, February 10th to be precise. Your police received a call directly from the kidnapper. I've got the president of Zhengfa. So he was kidnapped. Yeah, SS5 is the official designation of the president's kidnapping case. The kidnapper wanted $100 million. $100 million? How much money even is that? More than you can imagine, it seems. The last person to see the president that night was my father. They were together at the embassy of Zhengfa until midnight on the 10th. Nobody knows what happened with the president after that until he was kidnapped. Our government did everything they could to scrape together the money. They were desperate to save him. And in the end, they succeeded. The money was handed over and the president came home safely. So, President Wang was head honcho even back then? Wow, go Mr. President. The length of time he stayed in power isn't even close to the most impressive thing about him. Ancient Lang was clearly very fond of the president. I assume the kidnapping was thoroughly investigated. It was, but the investigation was top secret, as was the trial. The trial? So a suspect was arrested? Yeah, none other than our friend Fifi Lagarde. What? Is that why you visited the prison? It is. I was put on what you might call extended leave from Interpol. So I thought I'd use the time to look into what happened 12 years back. And I wanted to see who I was dealing with. She was found not guilty dead, wasn't she? Oh, wait, hang on. I also I realized that the fake note written by Kay by her kidnapper also mentions 12 years ago. And that's also something Miss Rosie Ringer was probably involved in. And also, this report that Lagarde wrote about Bronco Knight also says we retrieved the package relayed to arrest 12 years ago. And I thought that was like I'm thinking that package was the thing Excelsior's winner was trying to dig up at the construction site. My father was in charge of the president's security at the time, but they held him responsible for the kidnapping and stripped him of his duties as presidential bodyguard. He stayed on the force though. He worked the case alone until he eventually found a suspect, Lagarde. And if he thought she did it, there's no way she was innocent. But they declared her not guilty. The case went cold. And you know what? I think the president was involved in this. I think he scammed his own country. My father couldn't take it. He was broken mentally and physically. Finally, he quit the force altogether. So he had solid grounds to suspect Warden Lagarde. He must have had evidence. He wouldn't have charged her otherwise. I mean, like, if he's anything like you, honestly, he could have charged her without evidence. But I've never been able to see the materials from the case. I'm sorry, but that's all I know. What do we do, Mr. Edgeworth? This is useful information, but I don't think it's enough for a little thief to recreate this scene. Is there really nothing we can do? Oh! You look like you could use a hand. Who's this now? Oh! Oh my god! Our saviors! Franziska! And Mr. Fender! Now these two working together. Oh my god, they make such a good team. And we finally wrapped things up over at the courthouse, so we thought we'd see what you kids were up to. Here. Oh my god! Ain't no way she got us the top secret files! What's this? It says SS5 incident investigation report. Oh my god, she's truly the most powerful character in this. She's truly the GOAT. Oh my god, wait, we need to read it, we need to read it. Sole witness, hang on, sole witness was murdered! Hang on. Occurred on February 10th, 12 years ago. President of Zhongfa was kidnapped and ransomed for $100 million. President's present at embassy until midnight, confirmed by Long's father. Prosecutor in charge was Old Man Wiener. Suspect Fifi Lagarde. Okay. When Fifi Lagarde mentioned an incident from 12 years ago earlier, I couldn't help but wonder, so I decided to look into it. This was what Interpol provided. Nice work, Francisco. Don't get the wrong idea, Miles Edgeworth. You're no longer a prosecutor. I didn't do this for you. Oh? Thank you for the rally noise. I did it so that a colleague could solve his father's final case. I owe you, sis. Oh my god, these two are these two are so cute. Oh my god, it's Jen. Hello, how are you doing? But everything related to the SS5 incident was supposed to be top secret. Yes, but that classification was applied by the prosecutor in charge of the case, Excelsior's winner, and that old hag is in prison now. He was the prosecutor in charge? Wow, it's not like it's like you didn't even read the report. Him again. Doing good, just vibing. Nice, nice. Don't worry. Due to the outcome of this morning's case, he's been stripped of his authority. Yeah, they have better taken all of his badges away from him. And also that dumbass beard. An outcome that was in no small part thanks to the efforts of his own son. That's my boy! That's my son! That's my son now? Eustace. I miss him. I miss him so much. So in defeating his father, he made the old case file available to us. Sounds like we owe him. Eustace did this? Oh my god. The goat! That's my son. Prosecutor Eustace Winter is busy wrapping things up at the conclusion of the Lagarde trial. Someone get him a PS5 for Christmas, please. He asked me to give you a message. Leave Dad and Lagarde to me. You focus on your case over there. Aww! Oh, God, he's so precious. I love him. I love Eustace. He's even starting to sound like a prosecutor. Indeed, he is. Oh, and I know she is so proud. All right. Now that we have the case file, I can recreate the scene, no problem. Excellent. Let's get started. According to the file, the incident occurred exactly where the plaza is now. Then what are we waiting for? With me, everybody. These two still fucking here. I hope they leave. Why are they still here? Why are they still sticking around? Alright, Kay, if you could set Mr. Thief in motion. Sure, looks like there's more than enough here to work with. Where do you want to start? Good question. Let's see. It seems there was an eyewitness. A freelance journal by the name of Alf Faldon. I fell down? Is that what he's called? I fall down? But apparently, he was killed by the culprit for witnessing the kidnapping. Dang, he fell. Dang, he fell down. So this is where he saw it all happen, huh? Here, as in the big building? No, construction of the big building only began a year ago. Before that, it had only been a piece. They built this. Hang on, they built this 51-story building in a year. What kind of efficient? What? The construction, like the construction efficiency is better than the police in this country. There's already been a piece of abandoned property, and before that, now we're getting to stuff I know. 12 years ago, this place would have been the Happy Family Home. An orphanage? HSR? Like for retired people? No, it was a place for children without parents. An orphanage, in other words. The president was kidnapped from an orphanage. Yeah, the place was run by Fifi Lagarde. Oh. Why would you ever have that woman run an orphanage? Holy shit. She called it her happy little home. As the proprietor of the institution, I suppose it's understandable that she came under suspicion. President Wang, Excelsior winner, and Warden Lagarde? Surely the SS5 incident must have been related to our current case. Hey, would you enter the data relating to the murder of Mr. Aldown? Seems sensible to assume that he was killed by whoever kidnapped the president. So if we solve the murder, we solve the kidnapping. Nice. Nice. Alright, we're counting on you. Didn't he mention he was an orphan? Didn't he mention he was an orphan? Alright, we're counting on you. What a big group of people. Oh shit. Oh my god. Holy. You got Blue Hill your first 10? Were you on pity, or were you pity just reset? What the heck is this? When I go to become so blasé towards people's reaction to Mr. Thief. Oh, it was on reset too? Dang, wait, then you could probably go for his Lycone and then get E1 Boot Hill. Or Robin, because Robin would be really good for Boot Hill anyways. What we're seeing here is the front yard of the orphanage as it was 12 years ago. At least as far as the police reports describe it. Yeah, this is how it looked when they started investigating at 7 AM the morning after the murder. And it seems it had been snowing. Yeah, from what I've heard, the footprints wound up being pretty important evidence. The snow fell in the daytime the previous day. In other words, before the incident occurred, meaning that none of the relevant footprints would have been obscured by the new snow. I think we'll need to pay these footprints some special attention. Okay, well, okay, alright. I don't want to talk to these two. Hey, this arch. We've seen it somewhere before, right? Indeed we have. It's the same one that stands over the entrance of the big building today. But this is supposed to be how things looked 12 years ago. Was it here the full time? It seems the architects worked the old archway into the structure of the new building. The future is simply the past reheated. I heard that somewhere. And for once, it seems you might have remembered it correctly. 12 years is a long time to reheat something. If it was your lunch, it'd be ruined. Lunch. I am hungry, okay? How did you know? There are burn marks on this pillar here. The report says that there was a fire sometime on the evening of the incident. A fire? Let's see, where was it again? Oh! Yeah, one of the orphans set a fire with some kerosene. Some sort of prank, probably. Huh? Where are these kids getting kerosene? Hello? They sound like a lively bunch, possibly too lively. Seems your antics spoiled our chances of finding any footprints near the entrance of the building. One of the children said the just casually set fire to an orphanage as a prank, by the way. Just a prank. What do you want? Imagine the views. Sean, I wonder if you could tell us a little more about the circumstances surrounding your kidnapping. They took you when you went to the garbage disposal area, right? What were you doing there? It's alright, you don't have to talk for him. He can just ask me himself. Hear that, Mr. Edgeworth? I think he's starting to warm up to you. I went to the garbage disposal to throw away the flowers that were on that body. Oh. It wasn't far, and I figured they'd be less likely to find them there if I threw them in the garbage can. I tried to get in there last night too, but it was locked. So you had to come back today and try again. Yeah, but when I was there, somebody came up behind me and put something over my face. Oh yeah, snoozing is easy threezy with 3 Z's. The fact that she was drugged with it too doesn't seem to bother her. I guess it was a catchy name. Whatever, it was pretty strong. Whoever it was pretty strong, but I never saw their face. I see, thank you. What can you tell us about the fight between you were kidnapped and when you were found? Not a whole lot, I bet. Snoozing is... Okay, she's saying... I remember waking up feeling cold. It was somewhere big and empty and dark. There were cardboard boxes with other languages written on it. I figured it must be a storeroom. It's actually a giant refrigerator. Businesses use them to keep stuff chilled. And that's where Kay and Detective Gumshoe found it. They really saved the day. I guess the cooler must have been on until before I was brought in there. Like I said, it was pretty cold. I guess the kidnapper turned it off just for him. At least he wasn't trying to kill him. Anyways, they didn't take my phone for some reason, so I used that to call for help. I see. We're all very glad you found your way back to us safely. Say it like you mean it, why don't you? He's not the most gracious child I've met. He was certain somebody else. Okay, so he has no information for us. Can I help you? I cannot thank you all enough for returning Sean safely to me. I can hardly bear to imagine how I would have felt he had not come home. Hey, old guy, can't you see you're upsetting her? That was not my intent at all. Look at a little knight in shiny armor defending his mom's honor. Shut up! I would have to if you didn't keep... That's enough, Sean. Mr. Edgeworth, if you allow me, I'd like to apologize again. I feel in my duty as a servant of justice. I will not ask you to forgive me. I only ask you to understand that Judge Gavella, don't presume to know the goddess of justice as well as you do, but she was a mother, was she not? Of other gods and goddesses? She was. Fair judgment requires personal circumstance to be taken into account. I'm sure she would understand. Perhaps your beloved goddess is more merciful than you give her credit for. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. What are you even talking about? Don't worry, Sean. I don't have a clue either. Okay. Wow, I'm glad to see she's not affected by the whole kidnapping incident from last case. So things are finally settling down after one of the guard's trial. It would seem so. Sentencing is still to come, but the guilty verdict should stand. Do not worry. Excelsior's winner's connection to the case will be thoroughly investigated. Have faith, Mr. Edgeworth. Eustace is a changed man. Indeed, he simply had some growing to do. But then don't we all, Kay included? Huh, kinda feel for him now. I said some pretty mean things, but I'll make it up to him next time I get the chance. I'm sure that chance will come, but for now... Indeed, we need to focus on the case at hand. I miss him. Can he come back to us? Can he show up later? I miss him so much. We better see him again before the end of this case. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. It's a porch swing with an elephant's face on it. Behind is what appears to be a motor. You know what every dedicated swing fiend always wonders, don't you? Take a swing all the way over the top and back again. Maybe a motorized swing could finally make that dream come true. That'd be a little dangerous. And what dream isn't, huh? Nothing ventured, nothing gained. True, but hardly applicable in this case. I love their banter. They're so silly. These planters. According to the case file, the yard stretched around 3 sides of the orphanage. Okay. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Oh my god, a lady! Thank you so much for the raid! Welcome in, raiders! Hello! Hello, everybody! How's it going? How's your stream, lady? Hope you had fun. Go get some rest if you need it, but thank you so much for the raid. Hello! Yes, my first daughter. I am here. Oh, are you ready to meet your new sibling? This guy right here in the corner. His name is Eustace Winner. He's my new son. Oh, thank you for the posture check, Mika. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my Ace Attorney stream. We are currently in the middle of the final case of this game. I've always wanted a brother. Grandmother. Oh my god, is my favorite granddaughter Agent B. OMG. What were you streaming, Lainey? Welcome, everybody. Sims. Oh wait, I heard they released Sims 1 and 2 on the PC. Were you playing those? But it crashed. Oh. So as usual, I'm mad about it. Why does Loki look like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo? He does give off a similar pathetic man vibe as Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. He's not as powerful as Shaggy though. He's just a precious little boy. Why is a corner person crying? He's doing his best. He's doing his best. That's my son. All right. He's the goat. Anyways, your son should do better. He's doing his best already. All right, he just put his dad in jail. He needs a little bit, you know, to himself. Guys, look how ugly his father is. Okay, that's why I've adopted him. You guys missed so much tea. So we're trying to figure out. The case would have been lost without him. Exactly. We're trying to figure out who killed this guy. And a whole bunch of stuff happened. He is being obtuse and annoying. But everybody else, we figured out that the current case is connected to a very old case. And now we are currently investigating the old case. Wow, you have a taste. What does that mean? What do you mean by that? I don't like this guy, by the way. He's scum. He's a horrible father to my boy Eustace. That's why I adopted him away from his dumb dad. All right. What was I saying? Oh, right. Hang on, let me read this again. Right in front of the planter where we left this. So they planted something in front of one of these planter. I don't know which one. Presumably this is where the parking lot is, right? Probably one of these. That's why, or the construction site. That's why they were trying to dig here. Okay, according to the face cell, the yard stretched around 3 sides of the orphanage. And there were 3 planters on each side. Yes, planters arranged a very particular pattern. One we've seen somewhere before. Huh? Wait, who? What? 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 We've seen this pattern? Who? Wait, that's the clock at the top of the orphanage. I just noticed. What do you mean we've seen that pattern before? Are you saying this looks like the pattern? This looks like the pattern of the footprints? Is that what you're saying, Edgeworth? Shame there aren't many flowers, but I guess there was the middle of winter. Yes, but look at that one. It's bright yellow. Weird. How come there's only one? Wait, it looks like somebody's dropped it. Almost doing the Yamcha po- oh yeah. That's a lion lily, if I'm not very much mistaken. A rare member of the family of Lilia something. A lion lily, you say? Wait, didn't Judge Cavell give President Juan some lion lilies? What is the same flower doing here? This can't be a coincidence, can it? Nothing in this game is a coincidence! I believe this particular cultivar is from Asia, where it's said to symbolize the bond between parent and child. Oh! I wasn't aware you were so knowledgeable when it came to flowers, Francisca. Ha! What I just told you is common knowledge. Perhaps you just need to read a little more. Francisca said we need to read more books. She's so mean to us. This looks like a snowman, but it's mostly melted. Well, it's no wonder he's all slushy. He's wearing a hat and a scarf. He must be all roasty toasty. Aw, look at his cute little button eye just lying there. He probably would have frozen back up again at dawn, you know? That's when it's usually coldest. Oh my god, speaking of snow, I can't believe I'm getting heavy snow again. It's gonna snow tonight and then like 3 days in a row next week. I'm gonna die. It's over for me. Let me live. God, I hate it here. No. If a melted snowman froze again, it wouldn't turn back into a snowman. It would turn into an iceman. What? Is what I bet you wanted me to say, isn't it? Well, too bad. God, Edgeworth have no fun any at all times. He just doesn't know how to have fun. A tortoise and a hare inspired by the children's story, no doubt. The tortoise races the speedy hare and wins. Alright, time for a K Faraday pop quiz. Why did the hare lose the race? I'll give you 3 options. I don't need 3 options, K. He lost because he stopped to rest and fell asleep. Number 1, the hare's favorite running shoes were stolen by the Yatigarasu. Number 2, the tortoise trained with the Yatigarasu and got so fast that he won. And then number 3, the real winner was a Yatigarasu who plotted a surprise secret. Maybe the real winner was the friends we made along the way. Those are my only 3 options? Too hard? Alright, I'll give you a hint. The option you're looking for starts with a third. Well, that definitely narrows it down. She's so funny. Man, I love Kay. An igloo shaped like a bear, the perfect balance of cuteness and scariness. I guess you could call it a bigloo. Good one, Kay. It is quite large. You could probably fit as many as 3 people inside. Yeah, and they would live there for 3 whole years. 3 years? What about the summer? Wouldn't the igloo melt? He almost called it a bigloo. Caught in 4K. Again, say it again, Mr. Edwards, please. One more time. Wouldn't the igloo melt? Ugh, you're no fun. Okay, I guess we're finally gonna look at the dead body. Al fell down. He sure fell down. The man who witnessed the president's kidnapping. What exactly did he see? Based on this part of the recreation in one of the crime scene photos. Seems he suffered a blow to the back of the head. Yeah, from the brick right there, they figured it must have been taken from here in their yard. Looks like the blood flowed from the head wound and spread over the surrounding area. Here, a gift for you! This is Mr. Aldo's autopsy report. Ooh, let's read that, I have so much evidence. Oh my god. Okay. Victim Al Down, believed to have been murdered during a call where he was detailing something he had witnessed. February 10th, approximately 1 AM, 12 years ago, loss of blood resulting from a blow to the back of the head with a brick. Okay. Alright. Okay. Nothing seems... his shoes are entirely too big for his feet. I don't know if that's relevant or not, or it's just me. Or I'm just picking on people. Pig meaty. Al fell down. Freelance journalist killed after witnessing the kidnapping. Even in the recreation, it's pretty gruesome, huh? It's even worse in the actual crime scene photos. That's a lot of blood. It seems mostly to have come from the back of his head. As you can see, that area is completely caked. Yeah, the autopsy report says that's where he was hit with a brick. Indeed, I imagine his attacker must have snuck up from him from behind. Looks like he's clutching something in his right hand. Oh yeah, they imagine that in a file somewhere. Let's see. According to this, it was a button. Button? Torn from the attacker's clothing, perhaps. A button? Who has buttons like that? Footprints were a part of this case. There was information about what the shoes in the file, correct? Yeah, let's see. They're size 12. Feet were clean, no corns, no athlete's foot. Beige socks, thermal underwear in the same color. I think the 2 big shoes are actually relevant. Brighter socks would have really made that outfit pop. Why not live a little? And that's it for the fashion rundown. Shout out to whoever left these amazingly helpful comments. Yeah, that was gonna be a plain old investigation report. Okay, maybe it's not relevant. Maybe it's not relevant. So the victim was carrying a camera. Oh yeah, according to the file, they recovered a picture. Yeah, here we are. Oh, what a picture was this? Hello? Why is this guy dressed like Edward, his father? Oh, the button is from the eye of the snowman? Interesting. That's... It's the president, right? Somebody's pointing a gun at him. This must be what Mr. Aldown witnessed. So the person in the trench coat is the kidnapper. Yes, I imagine they were trying to conceal their identity. But if Agent Lang's father's theory was correct, the person wearing that trench coat is Warden Lagarde. Is this before she acquired her fur coat of foxes that she kisses on the mouth? How come they only found one picture? He probably wasn't able to take any more before he was attacked. Bro's so fucking dumb. He sees some guy pull out a gun and then uses full flash on his camera to snap. Obviously he's gonna get attacked. Not me victim blaming. Okay, let's see. Let's look at the murder weapon. This was the brick used in the murder. Okay. There's stuff made of bricks all around the yard here. They probably took it from somewhere nearby. Probably one of the planters. Cell phone. This cell phone must have belonged to the victim. You're right. Yeah, says it in a file that Mr. Aldo made a call while he was watching the kidnapping. Call to whom? His girlfriend. Seemed he called her when he saw that the president was there, but she didn't pick up, so he left a message. That's in here too if you want to hear it, please. Hey, Rosie. Rosie! No! No! Oh! Yeah, they mentioned that she was getting revenge for like her dead boyfriend. Oh my god, it was all connected. Holy shit. Chairman Wiener was probably the guy that killed him then. Hey Rosie, it's me. I guess you're asleep already. Anyways, I'm here at the orphanage. Something weird's going on. President Wang is here for some reason. And there's another. Damn it, the light's out, so I can't quite see, but it looked like he was being kidnapped. Oh my god. What did he say? Anyways, probably nothing at all. This is so sad. What were those sounds at the end? He must have been attacked while he was still on the phone. Agent Lang, can I ask you something? Mr. Alden's girlfriend, what was her name? Ringer. Rosie Ringer. At least that's what I've heard. Oh my god. Just as I thought. Wait, you mean her revenge for what happened 12 years ago? All Miss Ringer was left with were the memories and personal effects of her lover, and so seeking revenge on Chairman Winner, she made her appearance at the auction. So she really was out for revenge on Chairman Winner, wasn't she? Perhaps it was for his suppression of the kidnapping, or perhaps it was because she thought he was one of the kidnappers. Man. A depressing turn of events. Oh, am I not done inspecting the body? Oh no, I am done. Alright, footprint time. These footprints stop by the body. Guess that means they belong to Mr. Aldown, right? His feet were pretty big. What's that? About a size 12? According to file, they were the same size as his shoes. It's a match. Yeah, but his shoes are entirely too big for him. That has to be relevant. Please. Please have it be relevant so I don't lose my mind. These footprints go towards the body and come back. According to the case file, they're thought to be the killers. They're about a size 9, pretty average in other words. What if the killer switched his shoes to make it seem as if these were his footprints? You know, maybe? Seems the police weren't able to track down who the murder was from them though. Alright, okay. Okay. Alrighty, okay. Let's do some logic thinking. Did the bricks come from a planter? No, okay, it has to be that the planters are shaped like the hoof prints. Or I'm missing a piece of evidence somewhere. Okay, no, that was it. Okay, well, okay. Ugh. Okay, planter footprints. God, we've had this footprints clue since the beginning of the beginning of the case. So that's what our monstrous hoofprints really were. Wait, what? Recall the arrangement of the prints, now compared to that of the planters. What a weird way to dig out something, honestly. Whoa. That's right. He's seen it. Right. I believe the footprints are located exactly where our planters once stood. So Chairman Winter was digging around the front of them. He was, and why he might have been doing that? We have a piece of evidence in our possession that answered exactly that question. This report. Yeah.
Take that!
That is a weird way of doing it, though. Yeah, like he's just a little quirky like that. Call if you will the report that Warden Lagarde sent to Chairman Winter, and then she mentioned something that had been laid to rest in front of a planter. You think she was telling him where to dig? Wait, why 3 holes? Because the report doesn't specify which of the planters she meant. I get it, so she wasn't sure which one it was, which means he had to try and dig up all 3. I imagine so, yes. Poor Chairman Winter. But why go through all that trouble? What was he looking for? What were they looking for? Could it be the murder weapon? They buried it, but the murder wasn't right here, though. Okay, let me talk to everyone. I'm probably missing something. Maybe we take this a little more seriously, Fender? For you, K-Master, anything. Can't believe this whole sorry tale began right here. Kinda crazy, right? Yeah, it is a little. What were the thieves and the chairmans up to, though? Where were they going with all this? Indeed, I very much like to know that myself. I very much like to know when you two are going to admit how much you love your Uncle Eddie. Ha! Not anytime soon. Come on, Mr. Fender. You're not taking this seriously at all. He did for about 3 sentences, which is something about record. Okay, well, he's useless to us in this scenario. 3 planters covered with snow. Is anything the matter, Agent Lang? Yeah, something's not right. I wasn't able to look at the case file until now. Indeed, you have Chairman Winter to thank for that, it seems. No, we have Eustace Winter to thank for that! Yeah, but what's weird is, I've seen this scene somewhere before. What? But where? I keep thinking I've got it, but then it's gone. Appears to be lost in his efforts to remember. Perhaps I should leave him alone for now. I think that's about all we can learn from the scene for now. Oh. Alright, how about I try to show you how things looked earlier on that night? That would be very much appreciated. Could you take us back to the moment at which the victim was witnessed the kidnapping? Sure, I'll use the photograph he took here. Here goes nothing. Beep, 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 beep. Technology, go. There's Mr. Eldon in the middle of the planters. He's like not hidden at all. They would have seen him so clearly. And there's the president's kidnappers out by the road. I see what's going on. My father based his investigation on the evidence Aldon provided. That was why he thought the kidnapping of the orphanage were connected somehow. And how he wound up suspecting Fifi Lagarde. She was the one running the orphanage at the time. Exactly. But when the case went to trial, Excelsior's winner put a big hole in that theory. He did. Yeah, after all, the president and the kidnapper weren't actually on the grounds of the orphanage. So it was hard to conclusively prove any kind of connection. Huh, so they were never seen inside the gates of the orphanage. Detectives bust a gut to find evidence on the scene, and the prosecutors come along and twist it for their own ends. Winner and Lagarde were working together. They had some kind of deal, I'm sure of it. So you're saying that Chairman Winner was working with the kidnapper? Your father was convinced that Lagarde was the culprit, correct? You say he was a gifted and thorough investigator. Then he must have had more to support his theory than just Mr. Aldo's message, surely. Yeah, he must have. I just don't know what it was. It wasn't exactly a case he liked talking about. Agent Lang's father trusted ally and confident President Wang. He discovered truth that was subsequently suppressed by Chairman Winner. Our first priority should be to find out what they were. Okay, I see what's going on. This person who killed this guy is probably Fifi Lagarde because she came out from the orphanage to bonk him on the head. This guy is either Chairman Winner or our secret, like, mysterious... But I don't think it's our mysterious mastermind, because the mysterious mastermind seems to be wanting us to find out what happened 12 years ago. So this incident somehow affected or involved that guy, but I think this is Chairman Wiener or some shit, because on his phone call to his girlfriend, he was like, I'm looking at the kidnapping right now, so it couldn't have been this man that bonked him on the head. You guys understand what I'm saying? What I'm yapping about? I think. Keep cooking. Mr. Aldon took his picture of the president's kidnapping from here, and then called Rosie Ringer, by which point his killer must have already been approached from behind. The brick in the hand, ready to strike. Yeah. The only way to approach this guy from behind, because if they go from here, he's gonna see them. So clearly she came out from inside the orphanage, probably. Hey, okay, no, they're gonna repeat the arch text. Same dialogue. Wait, but what about the button in his hand? How did he grab a hold of the button? Hey, that snowman. It has melted in the simulation of the morning after the murder, right? That muffler was all wet and its little button eyes had fallen off. Indeed, it still looked reasonably healthy at this point. Although not entirely, I can see one thing that's missing. Poor guy, I bet some kid took it. Not a bad piece of thieving though, maybe they had potential. You think one of the orphans took it? I'm not so sure. But I think it was grabbed by somebody else entirely. Yeah, we know who it was. The president's kidnapper. We should see if we can judge anything based on their appearance. Roger that, Red Leader. Alright, let's have a look at you. The first thing to know is they're holding the president at gunpoint with his right hand, trying to look all cool and tough, waving a pistol around. Whoever it is, they suck. Their coat and hat completely cover their face, so unfortunately we can't identify them that way. Turning their collar up and pulling their hat down, trying to be all mysterious. I hate this kidnapper. Kay hates the edgy kidnapper. And they seem pretty relaxed. I don't think they're particularly nervous. Yeah, hand in a pocket. Classic show-off move. You suck, you suck. Oh my gosh, you're such a hater. 3 you sucks? That's crazy, Kay. Okay, that's... What? You said to judge them by appearance? Well, yes, but I didn't mean it like that. God, she hates him so much. Li Jun Wang, he was president of Zhengfa even back then. Does he look any younger? It's kind of dark, can't really tell. Indeed, and the situation being what it is, his facial expression is somewhat distorted. I wonder where they took him after this. We don't know that yet, but depending on how our investigation progresses, we may find out soon enough. What I want to know is why he was in front of the orphanage without any bodyguards. Could he perhaps have a son at this orphanage or some shit? making shit up at this point.
Eureka!
The snowman is missing a certain something, wouldn't you say? Yeah, his right eye. Indeed, luckily we managed to locate it. Button Mr. Alden was holding. Look at that, it's the same type of button as the other eye and everything. And if we suppose that the button was indeed the snowman's missing eye, that presents something of a contradiction. What does the button contradict? The victim's location. Clearly. Right? Because how would he have grabbed the, you know what? Oh! 12 years ago, was Sean in the orphanage? 12 years ago, Sean was 1 year old. So perhaps he was a baby here. But also, we don't... there literally has not been like accurate confirmation that Gavel did adopt him. Like, I don't think the game's ever mentioned. Probably a reveal later. Okay, hang on. I see what's happening here. I understand what happened here. So, this whole case in the 12 years ago was dismissed. Lang's theory. So she had him at the age of like 13. I don't know. Like, clearly we don't think she could have. But like, I don't know what this game is trying to tell us. I think it's probably a reveal later. I think we were just meant to put that together ourselves. That she's not his real mom. Okay. Back to what I was saying. So Agent Lang's dad suspected Fifi Lagarde on the counts that this kidnapping happened on the grounds of the orphanage, right? But Prosecutor Wiener at the time, he was like, "Nuh-uh, that can't be, because actually the kidnapping happened right outside the orphanage, so how could you really tell?" However, I think they faked the victim's location. Because I think the victim was standing here and they were standing there, and the picture was taken that way. That's how he had the button there. That's why they faked up footprints with the shoes. Just so they could, you know, throw everyone off. That's what I think happened. The victim was clutching a button, and the button was covered with his blood, which means he must have grabbed it after being attacked. Let's run a little hypothetical, shall we? What if, after being struck, Mr. Alden lost his balance and reached out to grab something to steady himself, the snowman? The snowman wouldn't have supported him, so he would have grasped the button and continued falling. I get it, so you're saying that he was near the snowman when he was attacked. I am, within arm's reach to be precise. And he's currently nowhere near that close. Right, but his footprints only go as far as the planter. He never came back this way. What if they weren't his footprints? What if they switched his shoes? Oh my god, I can't believe the bigger shoes was Robin's! Oh my god! I think we need to look at all the prints again. The size 9s were his because they go back and forth. I think, guys, I think I'm actually a genius. I actually wrote this game. Alright, take us back to see what we found this body. Oh my god. Oh, I can't believe I saw that. Oh my god. Yeah, these are his footprints. But the footprints on the left definitely matched up with Mr. Alden's shoes, right? So what's the deal? Let's take another look and see if we can figure that out. Oh my god. Oh my god. Shoes are way too big, bro. That's like so obvious. Why would you ever draw shoes like this? Like, that doesn't make sense. That has to be relevant. These shoes, as the case file says, they match the footprints, but... Huh, these aren't the victim's shoes, I'm sure of it. What do you mean? Look at how the laces are tied. Don't they look a little strange to you? What's more, they don't appear to fit properly. Yep. So these prints, they go right up to where the victim was found. They stop right by his feet, but they didn't actually belong to him. So are the prints by his head the ones that lead away and come back? No, I don't think so. They're too small. So neither set belongs to him. Then how did he get here? Easy enough. He didn't walk. He was carried by the killer. Okay, so these are... Okay, I was wrong about these prints. But like, still... Man, what a read. So then where did the murder take place? Was it really over by the snowman as we suspect? Yes, it was over by the snowman. Also, he was killed somewhere near the snowman. I better take a closer look at the snowman. Inspected. Oh! Missing brick! Missing brick! Oh my god. Oh my god. They think they can hide anything from me. They think they can hide anything from me. Call me Sherlock Sholmes. One of the bricks from near the snowman is missing. Yes. The rest of the brickwork looks fine. Strange that just this one is missing. Yeah, strange. How strange. How peculiar. There are planters outside the orphanage gates too. Oh look, they planted stuff that flowers in winter under all that snow. Indeed, a little frigid, but tasteful nonetheless, even if this is a simulation. Yes, indeed, a bit frosty looking, but tasty nonetheless for a simulation. Tasty? I'm hungry now. The snowman looks so sad. Poor snowman, he's not looking good. Can't be helped. So do mysteries. Okay, blah 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 blah. Irrelevant. Size 9 footprints going towards the body and away from it. The case file system must belong to the murderer. They grow fainter as they got closer to orphanage gates. That's just because there's less snow over here, no? Be that as it may, it certainly doesn't help in matching the prints up with a name and face. Okay, I think we know where the murder weapon came from. That further proves that the murder scene was near the gate and he was looking in. Because the picture, we can't see the background. Oh my god. Okay. I saved, right? Okay, I think I did. Seems quite likely that the missing brick was the one used in the murder, wouldn't you say? Oh yeah, now that you mention it, they're the exact same shape and size. Okay. Can we really be sure that these are Mr. Aldown's footprints? Well, they're the same size at 12, which is pretty big. But we established that when he was attacked, he fell and grabbed the button from the snowman. Well, being a Graith, you have no few contortionist tricks. That would be way beyond even me. Some average Joe stretching his arms that far? Basically impossible. She doesn't know about Fantastic Four man. What's his name? Richard? I think we can't be reasonably certain that the prints were made by the shoes the victims were wearing. But can we be certain that they were actually the victim's shoes? Perhaps we could take another look at them. We did take a look at them. Okay. How do we switch to the other... The K, right? Yeah, switch recreation. Okay. Well, there's not really nothing. Wait, is there? Did I? So this was how things looked right before the president was presumably led away by gunpoint. Seems super strong, but he still wasn't a match for a gun, huh? Indeed, and Mr. Alden captured his little scene on camera from over by the planters. But he did, and how? How could he have grabbed the button off of the snowman? Precisely. I think we need to look at the situation at a different point in time. Okay, yeah, okay. Okay, I think we have everything currently that we can find. Save again. Okay. Body was moved from near the gate next to the snowman. Yes. I think we have to conclude that the murder actually happened over by the snowman. Right, the button came from there and the brick too. Indeed, and what's more, if the murderer took the brick from right by the snowman and then tried to sneak up on the victim all the way over by the planters, Mr. Alden would have seen them right away. Exactly. I think we need to update the simulation, Kay. Mr. Alden wasn't standing by the planters, he was next to the snowman. Gotcha. Here goes. That ain't right. What the fuck? What kind of party is this? Yeah, no matter how you look at this, it just doesn't work, huh? Indeed, everybody who was present in this exactly the same spot. So, where do we go wrong? One of the pieces of evidence on which we based our simulation must be the source of the problem. What if one of them was faked somehow? And that is very possible with Prosecutor Winner. Which one was it? Yeah, the photo, probably.
Take that!
Can we really be certain that this picture was taken by Mr. Alden? That's what I'm saying! I think the president was in on this kidnapping! Huh? What do you mean? We know what whoever killed him moved his body. Well, why would they have done that? What if they wanted to make it seem like he saw something he didn't, and then they took the photo to help back up the lie? They had a president at gunpoint. They could have easily forced him to pose for the picture. He would have no choice but to comply. Okay, but what if he's in on it? Now that you mention it, they only recovered one picture from the camera, right? Indeed, I imagine his killer probably removed the film that was already in there, then replaced it with another, thereby ensuring that the only picture found was the one they staged. That makes total sense. So this picture was actually taken after Mr. Alden was killed. No way. Okay. There you have it. The picture doesn't show what Mr. Alden saw at all. It seems highly likely it was simply staged to make us believe that was the case. Wait, so where was the president when Mr. Alden thought he saw him being kidnapped? Luckily, the photograph is the only piece of evidence we can use to try to figure that out. Oh yeah, he left that voicemail too. He did. I think we should listen back to it one more time, don't you? It's surely the only place where the president and his kidnapper could have been standing. I mean, you're not even letting me look at my evidence? I need to listen to that again. I barely didn't even... This fucking game, I swear to God. I think they were standing here. That's why it's all burnt here, because they wanted to cover up evidence. Right? This was the only place. Because if the light went out... Oh, it's right here. If the light went out... I remember the light went out. He wouldn't have been able to see anything.
Take that!
Oh my god, I was right. Recall the statement from Mr. Alden's voicemail. Damn it, the light's out. 2 of the lights here in the yard are broken. Yeah, he must have been talking about the one over by the building. Alright, did you update the simulation to reflect everything we've learned? Sure. Oh, we're getting somewhere now. And there we have it. The kidnapper was really standing over by the building. Yes, which would certainly have strengthened the theory that they were connected to the orphanage. So they moved the body and staged a photograph to distort the picture painted by the voicemail, which helped to undermine the idea that the orphanage was involved if the case went to trial. Well, that certainly changes what this particular part of the simulation tells us. I imagine it will also affect our understanding of the scene from when the body was found. Only one way to find out. Ready to make the jump? Then select... Okay. Alright. Yes. So Alan wasn't killed here between the planners at all. Then what's the blood doing here? Things have changed considerably in terms of what the simulation is showing us. If we want to look most close, I think we'd be... Okay, we need to... Alright, we need to switch. Alright. Okay, yeah, I get it. I get it, Edward. I see it. Okay. So he actually died here. Yeah, the blood is like cut off. Why is the blood cut off like that? Blood on the snow, a lot of it. Certainly looks as if a murder occurred here, doesn't it? Wait, but we figured out that Mr. Alden was killed over by the snowman, right? We did. I think this blood might belong to somebody else. What? But the police report said the blood was Mr. Alden's. Need I remind you that the case was overseen by Chairman Winner, the man who would have no scruples about altering the official record over something this small. I don't think this is small. Well, then why go all that trouble? Couldn't you have just cleaned up the blood instead? He wasn't able to. Think about it. He knew that this was where the police would find Mr. Alden's body. And he knew that the police would have certain scientific methods at their disposal to look for clues. Oh, you mean luminol? Yeah, they would have had found traces of blood if they used that for sure. Exactly. He wouldn't have been able to clean it up to the point where it was undetectable. Far easier to falsify the results of any such checks when they came back in. It would simply have been a matter of replacing the official result with a doctored copy. Yeesh, so we've been looking at a forgery this whole time? That sucks. Wait, but it says Mr. Alden's clothes were covered with blood too. It does. And if they were, which seems entirely believable, it suggests that whoever's blood this is, it wasn't yet dry when Mr. Alden's body was placed here. I get it, which means that the other person's blood was spilt not long before Mr. Alden was killed. Somebody else was killed here? I think it does, yes, but if that's the case, doesn't that present something of a contradiction? What? Maybe the president was actually not part of it. He got shot or something. What am I meant to deduce? What am I meant to deduce? What am I meant to deduce? Contradiction. There's a contradiction here. Blood was spilled before... Wait! Could it be... What do you mean? Is it the fire? Could it be the fire? Because this means the fire spread after the blood was spilled, right? Or could it just be the arm blocking the blood over there? I don't know. I don't know. Guys, I don't know. I'm confused. What is the contradiction that other person's blood was spilled not long before Esther? So there was another person that bled here, and that presents a contradiction. And the contradiction is what? Wait, the loss, is it because the autopsy report said that the loss of blood, but where is his blood then? Could that be it? If this was somebody else's blood, where was his blood? Is that the contradiction? But they say this autopsy report is faked. I might as well just start trying things, otherwise we're gonna be here forever. Okay. Honestly, it might be the fire thing. It might be the fire. Yeah, I'm just gonna try the fire. If it's not it, then it's the other one. And if it's not that one, I don't know what else. Okay, no, it's not the fire. It's not the fire. I should have listened to my instinct.
Eureka!
Oh my god, it's not this too? Wait, oh, when did the fire? Wait. It is the fire! What is she saying? The snow was melted by the fire, right? And when did the fire happen? We need to take a look and think about that. Well, the fire didn't work! Is it because I deduced on the wrong thing?
Eureka!
Oh my god, I had to click on the fucking blood stuff. God, this game. Oh my god. There we go. Wow, look, first try. Nothing happened.
Eureka!
There's a clear contradiction here. Huh? In the blood stain? The blood is clearly cut off from where the snow was melted by the fire. Yeah, see it? The cutoff is weird. Which means that the blood in question was spilled before the fire was started. Huh? But the fire happened before the murder, no? If we choose to believe the case file... Oh yeah! The fire could have been fake too, yeah. The fire was actually set after what happened here. The kid who lit it might have seen something. Who is the kid that lit the fire? Then why isn't there a witness statement? Because that would have challenged Chairman Winter's version of events. Oh my god, wait! It's our mysterious mastermind, probably. We need to know more about this fire. You. Yes. The fire might have been reported to police, which means there might be a record of it. Go see if there's anything and bring everything you find back here right away. Understood, I'll get right on it. One more thing. What is this? Shufu, contact my family back in Zhongfa. Tell them to search my father's office. There should be something there related to the case. There should? What kind of something exactly? I told you I seen this scene somewhere before, didn't I? Well, I remembered where. It was in my father's office. He had a picture of it, or at least of something very much like it. What? It looked like it was drawn by a child. Possibly a child from the orphanage. Possibly even the child who set the fire. It should still be there somewhere. Tell them to send it right away. Oh, we're getting somewhere. Okay, now what though? Okay, but now what? Okay, we're done here. Is there anything we can... nothing else we can... Okay, we're missing some stuff. So this is where Mr. Adam really met his fate. He was moved in order to make the scene consistent with the staged photograph. Over to the spot between the planters. So the footprints, the fact that they go over there and come back... Yes, I think this tells us something important. That they were left by whoever carried him over there. Okay, let's go back to the other scene. The first found the photo of Sonic a shadow that the prison has in one of the games. Oh, the photo that he keeps on his desk that shows that he clearly yearns for these two hedgehogs. There's no mistaking it. This is where Mr. Alden actually took his pictures, before being attacked by the murderer with a brick from the planter just behind him. After being attacked, he collapsed, grabbing the snowman's right eye as he fell, which means his body would have been here at first, and not where he thought it was. Indeed, we should examine the area where we previously thought it fell too. Okay. Okay, we already did this. So this is where Mr. Alden actually saw the president as kidnapper, which pretty clearly suggests a link between the kidnapping and the orphanage. You can see why so much trouble was taken to suggest that it didn't happen elsewhere. Yeah, they pulled some really dirty tricks there. Faking a photo like that, that's just cheating. Not to mention disposing of Mr. Alden's camera film and forcing the president to pose at gunpoint. They must have put in some new film, then staged the photo immediately afterwards. And if Chairman Winner was involved, he could have changed or hidden the other evidence as well. Certainly doesn't help that the SS file case file was classified until just recently. Yeah, but he's behind bars now. The truth is coming out at last. Indeed. Although much still remains unclear, we need to look very closely at the difference between this and the previous simulation. I didn't mean to press that. Okay, do we... Burn marks. Nothing new there. I don't know what else I can do. Do I talk to him? I think I talked to him. Oh yeah, I talked to him. President Wang changed after the SS5 incident. I guess he felt his trust had been betrayed. I can understand that. But to cut ties with my family completely after how close we've been for all those years? My father was desperate to make amends, to get just one chance to say sorry. No matter how many times he tried to get an audience with the president, he couldn't. He couldn't even convince them to take... He's not worth it. Move on. One time he came home covered in bruises. Who knows from where? A bodyguard maybe. So sad. Sorry, there's no point making you sit through old stories that won't change anything anyways. I'll be the judge of that. As warm and fuzzy as ever, I see. Not that I expect any different. That case ruined my father and my family too. The people who failed to keep the president safe, that's all we were after that. Threw himself heart and soul into that investigation. He became obsessed, in other words. Hardly the best state of mind in which to undertake an inquiry. Wow, you really don't pull your punches, huh? Look, just don't go thinking I'm only doing this because of my dad, okay? I mean, it looks like you're only doing it because of your dad. That investigation was solid. His work was meticulous and it was accurate. It always was. He interviewed every single one of those kids and he made sure they told him everything. I wonder if he learned anything of value. He interviewed the kids, huh? What kind of brat sets a fire like that for fun? Yeah, we lost a bunch of vital evidence thanks to that little prank. Agent Ling, your father investigated the SS5 incident in some depth, correct? Do you know if he learned anything about the child who set the fire? You wondered about that too, huh? So did I, sadly. He never shared his thoughts on the matter with anybody? Yeah, which means the truth is lost to time. Guess we'll never track it down now. I mean, not sure, but I get the sense that he's talking about it is very hard for him indeed. Hey, aren't you forgetting something, Agent Lang? Wolves are amazing trackers. You can sniff that truth out, whatever it is. Who's a good dog? Sniffer. You're right, who knew you'd be the one to tell me that? Maybe we're not so bad after all. She's my assistant for a reason, Aza. Oh, you see, Edgeworth, you sound so proud, okay? Oh my god, it's so cute. I'm Mr. Edgeworth's assistant for a reason, Agent Lang. Okay, well, that gave us no information. What do I do now? What am I missing? I'm missing something. I talked to Francisca? I don't know if she's gonna help. How dare you, Scruffy! Don't you dare tell anybody, I'll just deny it anyways. Mr. Edgeworth, you gotta help me out here, sir! What's the matter? It's about the SS5 incident, what else? I know Chairman Winner isn't in charge anymore and all, but with the top secret file being available to us so quickly after removal, something seemed off. So that got me to thinking. I put in a call and they told me that, well, Miss Von Karma went to some pretty extreme lengths to get that file released. What? Francisco? Curse you, Scruffy! I deny everything! Sounds like you went to a lot of trouble for our sake, Francisca. Don't worry, your efforts won't be for nothing. I'll solve this case. Oh, that's so cute! Too bad I'm stuck. Too bad I don't know what to do now. These plants. Okay. 3 planters are inside. Okay, we Okay, we've seen this dialogue. My throat hurts. I don't know what happened today. I woke up with my throat hurting. I don't know how to do. I don't know what to do to proceed. Maybe. Let's just present him with some stuff and see what he has to say about it. What about the case files? You want me to tell you about the SS5 incident? In a nutshell, my dad couldn't keep the most important person in Jung class safe, so he put everything on the line to try and figure out what had happened. He nearly worked himself to death trying to solve that case. Got so bad he looked like a ghost. Maybe it would have been all worth it if he could have gotten the people responsible convicted. But he couldn't. That Lagarde woman got off scot-free. He failed to repay the president for all he'd done for us. And he failed to solve the case. That's how a family of wolves got pulled into this never-ending nightmare. That's enough for you? Sounds to me like one young cub in particular took his family's downfall very badly. I can only imagine how much the experience must have hurt him and his father. What did the president ever do for his family, though? I feel like the president did nothing. We will do all we can to bring this case to its conclusion at last, Agent Lang. I promise you. Hope that the story you just told us proves a useful clue. That's all you have to say after I pour my heart out to you? Why do I waste my time? Damn, that sounds like what a clingy girlfriend would say. He paid them, probably. This music is so sad. I can't stand it. Okay, I don't know what to do now, actually. Maybe we go to the other... We go back here. We missed something here, probably. Nothing more to be found here. I've been avoiding it. I don't want to talk to these two. I think we have to talk to them. Maybe they know something. Maybe they're gonna talk about something. Boy, howdy, is this ever a scoop? Whole world's gone green. Must be an outbreak of something. Seeing green trees, green people, green clothes, everything. You must be real sick if even their clothes are green. Looks like we wound up slap bang in the middle of a right dang old place. They've never heard of Shrek? Sure did, Chief. I don't think we're gonna get... Okay, no, they're useless. I don't know what I should do now. Okay, I guess just for peace of my mind, I'm gonna try putting the two clues we have left together. I don't think they go together, but whatever. I don't know what am I missing anyways. I swear to God, if this goes together. Oh my God. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna fucking cry. What do you mean? Oh my God. If Chairman Winner was involved in President Wang's abduction, then it seems likely that whatever he dug up yesterday has something to do with the kidnapping. Oh, I get it. You do? You bet I do. We're talking treasure, right? Loot. He must have been digging up the ransom money. Ransom money? $100 million is an awful lot of cash. Burying it would have been a good way to keep it hidden until the heat died down. Certainly seems like a possibility. Glad you agree. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. I was just missing that. Chief went back. I brought everything the police had on the fire and also brought the picture from your father's up. That was fast. All the way from the other country? About time. What kept you, huh? Well, hand it over. Go look this mysterious picture, shall we? What the fuck? Ain't no way. This is that guy. This is the assassin guy with the dog. You mean Tim? He has a bouquet of flowers here and he has a plush toy. He is definitely visiting a child that's probably his, because those flowers mean parental bond, and he's gonna give the plushie to his son or daughter. And then he's so, oh my god, what is happening? What's going on? This is it. This is the picture I remember. This be a depiction of something that happened on the night of the incident. It sure looks like a kid drew it, huh? Yes, and I'm willing to bet it's the work of the child who set the fire. Oh my god, what's going on? What's happening? There's... What's now? Look, it'll have to wait, okay? Well, Mr. Prosecutor? Why do you think my father kept this? I imagine he acquired it at some point during his investigation, although I have no idea why he would have chosen to keep it to himself. Could we see the case file for the fire too? Sure, here. Just give me a moment to read through it. It seems the boy who started the fire snuck out of bed on the evening of the incident. And then disappeared several days. Excuse me? Disappeared? What must have been... What must have been because he saw something, right? No, a kid, really? That's horrible. Sadly, not unimaginable. Huh? Looks like the kid left something behind that was put into evidence. Why did that kid have that? Why did the kid have the other horn? What's this? What's it doing in that case file? What is it, Mr. Prosecutor? Have you seen this before? Something very much like it. Yes, we have a piece of evidence that could well be connected. Huh?
Take that!
I don't know what it was doing in the evidence for that case, but it looks like that might be the missing horn from the soft toy. Hey, that was President Wang's. You've seen it before. Of course, he always kept it somewhere close by. I remember because of the missing piece. I see, it has a special device inside that plays recorded sound when you twist the horn. Do you think maybe putting the horn back on might unlock more recordings? Well, you never know. The toy itself should still be up on the 50s. Oh, you didn't have the toy? Okay. Hey, you heard the man. Yes, Shifu, I'll go fetch it right away. Here it is, the Torosaurus doll, just like you asked. Good work, hand it to the prosecutor over there. Well, does the horn found in the orphanage fit the president's plushie? Fits perfectly. And any more recordings on there? Hi, Dijun. Sorry, President Wang. It's me, Amelie. I know it's been a while. I saw the news that you were visiting the country soon, and I didn't know whether I should get in touch at all. But in the end, oh my God, this is the girl that he had a child with. Turn it off. Is it her? There's no way. She's too young. It's gone into Judge Gavel. Maybe she's related to that guy. Turn it off, please. You see, I had a baby. Beautiful little boy. You're a beautiful little boy. I'm sorry, that's pretty much all I wanted to tell you. Oh, except I called him Sean. Sean Fen. It's a nice... Is it her sister or something? Or mom? I can't be her. That'd be so weird. It's a nice ring to it, don't you think? No! Sean Fen? The kid? And also that I'll be at the orphanage on the evening of the 9th. I'll be waiting in the front yard. I thought you could meet him if you like, even if it's only just this once. I know you're a very busy man, but Anyways, that's where we'll be. Didn't I say so early that he's related to this guy somehow? Oh my god. What? He was my dad? I'm so sorry, Sean. Care to explain what the heck's going on, Gavel? Sean isn't my oh, thank God. Isn't my biological son. I adopted him. And he was aware of this. Yeah, of course. Oh, he still called her mom. That's so cute. His mother, Amelie Fenn, she died 5 years ago. We were cousins. Okay, I was pretty close with the sister thing. But we were also friends, the best of friends. People often mistook us for sisters. Okay, so I was kind of right. And so when she died, it seemed only natural that Sean should come and live with me. Of course, we had to keep his father's identity secret. And I decided that the best way to do that would be for him to never know in the first place. That's quite a lot to learn from a recording made on a seemingly innocent toy. Oh my god, you know what the saddest thing is? Is that he actually still wanted a relationship with his son. He brought flowers and the plush. Oh my god. I guess Sean's mother must have recorded a message and sent the plushie to the president. Hey. Yes, Sean? You're sure he was really my dad? Yes, I'm sure. But before you were born, your mother worked for a time as a diplomat in Zhengfa. Makes sense. That line of work might as well have brought her into contact with the president. Why must the decent fathers die? What? You told me she worked at the orphanage. She did, but only after she returned, after she quit the diplomatic service. She always loved helping others. The orphanage was perfect for her.
Not so fast.
Sorry, Judge Gavel, but I have to ask. Amelie, the lady who asked the president to come, why didn't she show up herself? Why isn't she anywhere in the files related to the SS5 incident? She never made it to the... Was somebody blackmailing him about his secret family? And was that somebody this motherfucker? Sorry, this motherfucker? I swear to God. She never made it to the rendezvous that night. Someone was tailing her. I'll bet that was Chairman Winter's doing. Still, sadly, we can't prove it. And because she couldn't make it, she never saw the president again. You know what this is all leading up to? And it's very unfortunate. And very much I don't want it to be so. But this is all leading up to the fact that we might have to go argue with the old hag again. We have to go fight him for a third time. Please no, please spare me. But because she couldn't make it, she never saw the president again. And she died 5 years ago. This can't be easy for Sean. Hey, Sean, are you thirsty? We could go get a soda. Oh my god, Kay, you're so cute. My treat, okay? Come on, I think I saw a vending machine over. You think I can't buy myself a soda? This is important. It's about me. I'm staying. Oh, that didn't work at all. Sean, perhaps now you can guess why I met with the president 2 nights ago. So that's it. That was the big secret. I wanted to tell him face to face that Amelie was gone. But also that you were alive and well. More than well. But oh my god, no! Oh, wait, you know what I just realized? He didn't want a cameo because on the movie because he liked the Taurosaurus. It's because he could spend time with his son! No! God, this is so sad! No! It makes sense now. No wonder just Gavel was so keen to avoid sharing the details of their meeting. Yeah, she would have had to share the truth about Sean too. That was how I took the lion lilies with me, so there would be no doubt that I knew Emily, that I knew her well. These flowers bore special significance for the two of them, you see. President Wang gave Emily a bouquet of lion lilies in the early days of their romance. But now, he too is dead. If only he had lived. Sean might finally have been able to get to know him. How do we move on from this? I've been waiting for the right time to say this, but what? What is it? You've been hovering over there the whole time. Can I wait? They sent something else from Zhongfa. President Wang's will. What? President's will, huh? Gave my father medal after medal. They had to come up with new ones just for him. There was no one. Oh, so he made us the keeper of his last will and testament. Oh. Okay. Yeah, they were keeping his will. What? This is? What is it, Asian Lang? Does it have anything to do with our current case? You could say that. Seems he was planning on publicly acknowledging Sean as his son. Sean's name appears in the president's will? And we're certain that the document is authentic, that President Wang wrote it himself? Sure we are, it's old, but it's real. My family took charge of it back before the SS5 incident happened. They want to analyze it back home to be sure, but I'd stake my name on it being the genuine article. Wang was a renowned world leader. A child nobody knew about would have been sure to cause a stir. And yet he chose to mention the child in his will nonetheless. Well, that's that, I guess. Still can't quite believe it, but the president confirmed it with his own hand. There's no denying it. Sean, you are President Wang's son. I'm flabbergasted. Looking gagged. Sean! Oh no. Oh no. This is like... He needs therapy for this, probably. For the rest of his life. Oh my god. Okay, we have to stop it here today. Oh no. Oh man. Yeah, Edward ran after him. The guy that is, again, supposedly, I'm not very good with children. And always the first to comfort a child. God, I love Edward. Oh my god, look how sad she is. They're all so sad. No, okay, we have to do that. We're gonna continue this on Friday. Oh my god. Man, what the fuck? Like, okay, there was like an inkling that I knew it was gonna be like that, right? Clearly. But man, was it much more sad. Holy shit. This is so good. Oh my god. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know who's the mastermind. I don't know what was the whole deal with the kidnapping. Guess we'll find out soon. Perhaps I could probably finish this case this weekend if I play all 3 days, right? Probably. Anyways, you gotta stall. I don't know, it just gets so... I just get so into it. Even if I stall, it's like... I don't wanna find out what happens next, though. Isn't that right, Eustace? Yes, that's my good son. Yeah, you did a good job today. He presented the same wrong evidence. You just gotta hope that my brain cell dries up, so I spend like 40 minutes on one part. Like I... Alright, anyways, I think that's it for today. Time to hoard the brain cell. Yeah. Just try and take it from me. Just try and take it from me. Oh my god, you know what? We kind of have similar hairstyle, me and Eustace. Perhaps he's more related to me now. He truly is my son. Excelsius Wiener? Who's that? Who the hell is he? More that means you're also related to old geezer? Oh god, I hope not. Do you think he'll ever come back in the games? I'm gonna miss him so much. I already miss him. I already like want to see him again. My son. He makes me feel better. He makes me happy. He has to. You know what? It's because we have to eventually fight his dad again. Like, that's the way this case seemed to be going. And he's probably gonna show up then again and then start crying again. Yeah. Alrighty. Okay. Okay. Well, I've got nothing else to say. I was trying to think of what I can talk about, but I think I talked about it all the beginning of stream. So, I guess we're out here today. Oh man. What a session. Thank you all so much for joining stream today. Man, hope you all had fun watching me freak out over this game. Yeah, I'll be back Friday with more, and probably we'll finish this over the weekend, but we will see. I don't know what I'm gonna do if I finish it, but we'll also see then. But yeah. Oh boy, this game is so good. Oh my god, I love Ace Attorney. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Hope everybody has a great night and great rest of the week. You're almost there. You're almost in Friday. The week is almost over. You got this. You gotta play the other AAKs on stream. But I already played them though. Like, I know most of the story. And what do you mean and? It's not gonna be fun. Technically, I still have not finished the great Ace Attorney. So like, if you want, I can stream the very last case that I still have to do. But like, you know, there's a lot of explaining to do because I don't remember the context, the rest of the. Because you know how all the cases in the Ace Attorney game somehow connect all together at the end, right? Yeah. I don't want to explain that. You have to play the whole game. No, that's too much. That's too much. Ace Attorney games are significantly longer and have more text than this game, than investigation. Anyways, I will see you guys next time. Okay. Alright, bye-bye. Make sure to take care of yourselves, drink water. Goodbye. Good night.